don't know.
I thought your middle name was Merciless.
I
Marcellus.
thought it was Maurice.
It's Marcellus.
Merciless, got it.
No, Marcellus. Marcellus. It's fancy and whimsical.
Oh my god.
Merciless, got it.
I always thought your middle name was Kumquat.
Wait, hold on. We're missing people. Wait,
No,
Chris isn't in the game.
My computer's being a dick.
Oh, okay.
I'm still loading up my game, so give me a second. Oh my days.
That was a couple days
Oh,
ago.
no.
They've made it terrible.
I love when
Play
they
on
do
my
that.
computer because I have all my bookmarks and stuff there.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, Lucian.
You know what the best thing to eat with a kumquat is?
What?
Passion fruit.
Son of a bitch. Why?
I like it.
This is important, guys.
Yeah, yes, Cody. What?
So, if Lucian's name is Marcellus, full name is Marcellus.
No, Marcellus. Marcellus.
I see.
Sorry.
Does he look like a bitch?
I mean, we all knew he is. So.
Depends who you ask.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Personally, I would say no. But to someone he's wronged, possibly.
Oh, that's weird. I was playing Guess Who, and when you asked me, does it look like a bitch, I pushed down all the faces. All I got left is Marcellus. What the hell?
God damn it. What is with this game?
We did it. We killed him again.
Okay, streams up. Yeah. This game's gonna be the death of me. Anyway, hello everybody. I am Eviso Fable of Fables. These are my players, and welcome to another rousing game of the Eviso Adventures of the Chaotic Comets in another lovely land of Ocraria.
Standard.
Oh, you got the name right!
Right, in the land of Hafushmama.
Man, they ran out of names for fantasy worlds like long ago, like 1970s.
Right.
Now we're just making random sounds.
We are. So yes, I'm gonna give a quick recap because the ever so Webby of Webby can't, because all she did was punch cactuses and steal mummy arms.
And drink cactus juice. It'll quench ya.
6 hours from a COVID-infested red state.
Oof.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Chris, you had to be in the red state, which is terrible, especially since I feel like a lot of them are now COVID infested.
Yeah.
Or
my state's hit 1,000 cases finally.
Or as the YouTube's guidelines don't allow us to actually say the name, current world event. Yes.
Okay, go with
beer virus.
I was gonna go with the Game Grumps term, the Backstreet Boys.
I was gonna say the current viral popular virus.
Oh my days. Okay, but yes. Anyway, last time on Tales from Ocraria, the Chaotic Comet had made a friend, Fane. Relic Seeker Fane, an old dragon forge from long ago. He's pretty much a historian because he quite literally lived through the history. He gave a quick rundown about the war, what he could remember, and told Silk, not Silk, sorry, fuck,
Ink.
Trows, man. Trows. I swear to God, my brain is hardwired for that. I hate my life. Anyway, he told Ink what he knew and what he could remember and how proud. And coming from him, it probably meant something or not, depending on what Cody thinks. But he said that he was proud of the fact that more of their kind has been able to find peace instead of being built because they're built for war. He's happy that they found something that has to do with not being in war or constantly fighting for a cause that they don't really believe in or were conscripted to believe in, so to speak. Anyway, you guys made it to Lucian met his patron again. The ever so
In-
lovely lady.
Bad.
Yes, in bed. Quite literally. She was laying down in bed being stupid, and she gave Lucian a potion that gave him an extra month on his curse, as well as an armband that should, in case need be, could hopefully suppress the curse just a little bit longer in dire need. By the way, the armband was silver with leaves embroidered into them. I forgot to mention what it looked like. It was really beautiful design.
I remember that it was the name of the person trapped inside was Lily Rose.
With the spirit of the once beautiful healer, Lily Rose. Let's see, what else? Right.
Well, you know, Lucian, he's always used to ladies clinging to his arm, so having an armband lady is no different. Yeah.
Ew.
Sorry.
Ew. Get out of here.
I'll go to the corner now.
You better. No, jokes aside, yes. You guys came across what appeared to have been the Goblin Village. Fang directed you in that direct direction to hopefully get some information, since maybe they would know or have seen something. When coming to the village, you sadly saw what appeared to have been flames, or a smoke signal of some kind, or smoke coming from that direction. Pippers and Dushy jumped off instantly to view it. The Captain Cherry stopped the ship about 10 minutes or so away from the crash, or about 5 minutes away. So, upon investigation, a lot of the citizens villagers of this place sadly have been turned to dust or killed by what appears to have been mummies. Dushy was able to save this goblin lady who was being trapped and some children trying to save her. Dushy was able to save her, where she came across this strange humanoid-looking undead person with a turban on his head, as well as most of his body looked as though like I don't know if I described him properly, but like a lot of his body looked like it had been burned away through the sand, as well as his skin was so was so dry, a lot of the moisture from within him had disappeared. Upon his defeat and the defeat of the mummies, you guys, well, yeah, that pretty much happened. Webby was back at the ship fighting off some cactuses, some actual live cactus, forgot to mention that. Webby now has a new hand. You guys were able to get some jewelry.
Livia almost died.
Yes, Livia actually got the mummy's curse, or mummy rot, but I like to call it the mummy's curse because that sounds cooler to me. And
rot sounds disgusting.
Yeah, right? So yeah, Livia almost died. Dushy was able to remove the curse from her. Lucian said he was gonna buy both of them rings. Livia, being the sassy lady she is, took it as though Lucian was gonna propose to her. Lucian got flustered and just went away to kick dirt. I mean, to kick sand.
Yeah.
Dios!
And I didn't mention you guys that goal, but the only problem is the only survivors of this village appear to have been two goblin females near what you could assume is the age of adult for them, which is like around 6-7 years old, because goblins don't live a long time, but they kind of mature faster than other races, because I think they're smaller. I don't know, the book is weird. Kind of like kobolds.
Only we live to be we're adults at 6 years old, but we live 120.
If you get lucky to make it to that age.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I know. Most of the time we're eating.
That's a lot of years of procreating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Put on sunglasses.
but kobolds tend to die a lot for stupid reasons, honestly.
Yeah.
I have an important question with the mummy.
And they sometimes fall in a hole, fall off a cliff, get stepped on, get eaten.
Don't forget adventures. Don't forget adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I have an important question.
Yeah, Chris?
Did Did anybody say, "Are you my mummy"?
No.
Damn.
Oh yeah, my mummy.
Someone said, "Are you my daddy?"
No one put a
No.
gas mask on and asked if they were their mummy. No.
No,
No.
I think I made that joke at one point, but it wasn't with a gas mask. No, wait. Oh, wait. No, it was with a rebreather. I made that joke in Cars game. I don't know if anyone got it, though. It just kind of sucks. But I did make that joke in this game, like, a few weeks back. But yeah, anyway, that's what you find. As I mentioned, the only survivors are 2 goblin females who appear to be the age of maturity or adulthood in their years. 4 children, 2 goblinoids, and 2 what appears to be 2 dragonborn. And the thing is, Dushai, you would have noticed something interesting about them. One of the children kind of looks like Fang in the sense that they're more like metallic looking. They have much more platinum style, like really silverish scales, almost looking platinum-ish. And the other dragonborn appears to have multiple colors all over her scales, from red to blue to pretty much all the chromatic colors. It's really beautiful. You've never seen this type of dragonborn before.
Also, you forgot one thing.
Yes.
I released our prisoner.
Right, forgot you released Deathclaw Knight. Dang, thank you for reminding me. You were able to release him. Rune removed the runes from his body, and he flew away. He didn't say anything before he flew away because the conversation you had with him was pretty much that of an awkward teenager, which was hilarious.
He's hip.
Didn't we also break the collar of slavery or whatever it was called?
No, I'm keeping him because I don't know how to. So.
Oh, okay.
Don't break my toys!
Break his toy.
Not your toy! We got it off an enemy.
It's mine now. I found it.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you don't even know that Dushai has it, so.
I've already named it.
Oh my god.
Wait, does Lucian know the dragon's gone though?
I
I don't know.
think
You
so.
didn't. Yeah, you haven't even checked. You just freaked out for most of the game.
Right. Good point.
Yeah, because the dragon was being kept in the engine room, like near the engine room with Relic, which was considered the makeshift what's it called? The makeshift brig. Even though you guys aren't technically that kind of ship, it was made for that, for his size at least.
You know, now that I think about it, we're very lucky that dragon didn't decide to like use its acid breath on the engine.
Well, at the time, he was literally in the form of a dwarf, so he couldn't even if he wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Because I thought they could still use their breath weapon when they're polymorphed, because it's just a shape change.
well, technically, this is kind of a forced polymorph, so
Oh, okay.
because like Rune did use polymorph on him, but it kind of forced him into that form. So
Gotcha.
but yeah, today we'll pick up with today's session with you guys, picking up the pieces and deciding what to do next in this goblin village, or what's left of the goblin village.
Please don't tell me there are more children I can't adopt anymore.
Is Livia still cursed, or is her curse gone?
I removed it.
She was
Oh,
removed.
okay.
Livia
Yeah.
can now be fully healed, which I remember Lucian spent like 5 minutes literally just going back and forth, slapping her, trying to shake her and healing her. So,
Pretty sure he tried healing her during when she was cursed, so she didn't get any of those heals out.
No, I afterwards he did because I'm at 50 hit points.
yeah.
But I mean, like,
53.
before, I think, like, he threw a couple on you that didn't work.
Well, he tried using his healing hands,
Right.
so which is okay. You know, it's like but it's okay. The spell slots I use for healing were my warlock ones, so if we can get a short rest, I'll give them back. The only benefit of warlock.
Okay.
I kinda like warlocks, but I haven't been one because I'm a kobold.
God dang it, Vivers. I was talking to our character.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is a spell slot?
Well, yes. What would you guys like to do? What do you guys like to do now? Because you saved
What if
what's left.
What if we take this village, bring
It's
it back to our homestead, and turn it into our village?
I mean, we're technically doing that considering the only survivors are those people, and we have to take them with us.
Well, I didn't mean the people. I just meant like the village. Like just
Wow.
dismantle it and carry it
my
back.
God.
Ah,
Pretty sure
Why
most of
don't-
it's destroyed, anyways.
Why don't we take it and move it somewhere else?
Oh,
I don't think that this is a trailer park.
it's not a trailer park.
Or
Good, because even if it was, if the buildings are settled, you can't move it.
damn.
Unless if you're a giant, then maybe.
Possibly.
But we could drink her potion of giant, enormous strength and carry it all back.
Oh,
Doesn't
by-
that only last like for a minute or so?
Yeah,
Like an
I
hour.
don't think so. Like an
Oh.
hour.
Last an hour
I
or
gotta-
two.
I gotta get running.
Oh my God. Oh, by the way, just real quick, when you guys meet up with Webby, if she comes to the village, she's pretty much covered in thorns because of the fact that she was fighting cactuses or cacti.
Ooh.
Fuck them cactus.
Cactus needles. Oh, jeez.
I need a hug.
I knew it. That's why I said that. I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh my god.
And also, it is for an hour.
She finds the nearest. Are there still goblins? Did I miss that? Are they all dead?
Oh no.
There's
Oh,
only
no.
two- No, leave the goblins alone. You mean?
No, the goblins are innocent in this case.
No, that's fine. I was gonna innocently hug one of them covered in thorns.
No, they're just children. They're babies.
Oh my God.
This is the kind of love you'll get back on our farm.
No, yeah.
Wow.
I'm dying. I was drinking water when you said that, you ass. Oh my God. Right. Okay. So anything would you guys would like to do, or would you like to return to the ship?
I'm gonna give all the survivors. I may have done this before, but I'm gonna do it again if not. But I'm gonna give them all medical checks to see if they're okay.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. I remember I ended with doing a prayer for the deceased.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So medicine check go.
Okay, well, besides for a few, possibly like a few scrapes here and there, and the one goblin lady that was crushed, she appears to be relatively unharmed. None of her internal organs are hurt, nor is her like body hurt as well. But if she stayed under there too long, the chances were she would probably have died. But she
Ew.
appears to be fine. She was under
Ah.
rubble. That's the thing. I didn't mention that.
Yeah, that's why I did the whole Knoll Weatherling. Is that what it is? Knoll Weatherling?
Yeah.
To assist me in that when I failed the first check.
Alrighty, and just for the sake of clarification, I'm just gonna say this because I asked someone else and they kind of gave me a giant freaking information I didn't care for. Out of character, the accursed drifter, literally, unless it's killed by either holy magic or a blessed creature, it comes back 100 feet in a random direction. 100 miles.
Well, I
that
mean-
way. You're pretty blessed, so don't worry, it's dead forever.
Well, I mean, I think I also destroyed it with radiant damage, so.
You actually killed it with necrotic damage.
Oh, well, same thing.
Okay, yeah, totally, necrotic is
Well,
totally.
But hey,
It's blessed necrotic
Dude.
damage.
does I know sacred flame?
Yeah, I have.
Chuck some sacred flame at it. Burn the ashes. Burn the dust.
Oh my god.
Turn it to charcoal.
Oh my days. But yes, right. So Dashai, everyone appears to be fine. Just the fact that the goblin lady is gonna be unconscious for a little bit. But other than that,
Alright.
they seem to be fine.
Alright, then I would tell them we should probably get you to our airship. I would talk to the one that I know can speak common, at least.
Mm-hmm.
and ask them to help translate, kind of thing. It's like, we can take you to the airship, kind of thing, and we can either drop you off to a different village that you guys might know, or you can just come with us to our village.
Sadly, she's the one who's unconscious.
Oh no.
The one that can speak common? I thought
Yeah.
the kid, though, was able to speak common, too.
Oh yeah, I think that was the thing. Yeah, the kid will translate for you then.
Yeah, because I remember they were the ones that calmed down the other one, kind of thing, when I was
Com-
trying to.
Common, do you speak it?
No.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Do you need me to talk to them? I mean, I could just, talk in their heads and they would understand and I would understand them and
Fair point.
But that might also scare the kids and stuff.
it's up to you.
Uh,
I know I'm bad with kids.
Yes, the one with the multicolored scales is trying to steal from you all. Especially you, Lucy, you beautiful potato. Not really. She's not doing that. I'm kidding. No,
Oh
the
no, she has
the
a
young,
crush on Lucian.
That's why I hate kids.
rude. The young boy will speak up and say, "Hey, I'm afraid this is the only village that had nice goblins. The rest are what the tribe used to call sand goblins. Are they sand or sun goblins? Who are crazy. We used to have this nice old man this nice grandfather come here every so often to check on us, but we haven't seen him in a while. He kind of like me with the scales.
Oh, is he robotic? Is he like beep boop?
The kid just tilts his head sideways. Beep boop.
And then I'm like, and then Dashai tries to do the robot.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo domo.
You know, I've got a robot. It literally walks on my shoulder.
And then you see like sexy Drider girlfriend like wave a mandible.
Okay.
We got
Also with the 28, do I steal their sadness?
You do. You steal a little bit of the sadness.
That was stupid. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, Kyle. You're trying your best to help.
All right, then I'll pick up the unconscious lady with one hand and hold out my other hand for the kids if they want to come along.
Right. The child will take your hand. The other dragonborn will say something.
Sorry.
In the
Bless
language,
you.
Bless you, Anne. In language you don't understand, but it seems that after a bit of talking and what appears to be convincing, or well, lack thereof of convincing, she'll follow you.
All right.
So yeah, the two young children as well as the other two goblin children will follow you as well, because they're gonna trust that because you saved them. They're gonna trust that you're gonna take them to safety.
Yes.
All right. Yes, Kyle, what's up?
How small are these goblin children? Like really small?
Really small, yeah.
Hold
on. They're possibly smaller than you, actually.
God damn it! Hold on, kid!
Are you throwing more stuff out?
Okay.
Did you summon a jackal again? Is that the one?
Yeah, I summon a jackal and a black bear, and I let the kids ride a black. I wanted to summon a tiger and have the children ride a tiger, so at least they have something good that happened today.
Okay. They've never seen a jackal or a bear, so they'll be a bit reluctant, but they'll jump on the bear's back and ride a bear in the middle of the desert to an airship. Jesus Christ, what is D&D?
Exactly what it sounds like.
To be fair, in my Humblewood game, I bought a bag of tricks entirely so I could give it to my character's 7-year-old son, and he instantly summoned a lion and his grandparents' bedroom.
Oh my god. Holy crap.
Oh my days. Okay.
Jeez.
Best use of 400 gold I've ever done.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're agent of
Dang.
chaosness, you butt. But yes, you guys, after about 10 minutes of walking in the sand, sadly of the blistering heat as well, you are able to get back to the ship, where you see the corpses, or super mangled cut up corpses of the I believe they're called strangling cactus or something like that, or smothering, where you basically see their corpses all around.
Ooh, that's not good.
I
Well,
mean,
that-
it's not like there's a dead Campbell.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is what Webby was murdering.
Yes, that's why she. That's my excuse for having forgot her with the mummy battle. I'm sorry.
Oh.
There's
Never mind.
not a dead, there's not a dead camel around, is there?
No. It's just the cacti.
Oh.
They move slowly, but they do move to try to find prey that is a bit faster than them. So they kind of felt the vibrations of the ship land, so they assumed that that a gathering of creatures was here. So that's why they're all here. It's only about like 3 of them, so don't worry. There's nothing too insane.
Can I ask a question? Like, is it over like 100 degrees?
Just about over 100 degrees, yeah. You are in the middle of the desert, and deserts during it's just about to be mid-afternoon, so the sun is at the highest peak, so it is going to get hotter and hotter for you all if you continue to stay in the sunshine for too long.
Thank God I'm fire resistant.
I hate to ask this very terrible question. Do we have to roll Constitution saves?
Oh, you monster. Oh, wait, I don't.
I'm-
I got my boots.
Yours-
My boots.
yours-
My boots give me heat resistance up to 150 degrees.
Fine, it's
I
200 degrees.
Oh!
My God.
I'm kidding.
I don't remember if I bring a tune to him. I think no, I didn't, because I still have the dagger. Warning, shit.
And that, alrighty. Then I would like, please, Webby and Pippers, Livia, give me a Constitution save, please.
I am so sorry. I should have shut my stupid mouth.
I mean, it's fair. I'm assuming
Fine.
that.
Oh
It's
no!
not fine. It's anything but fine.
Well, Livia's dead.
No.
Again.
Oh my. Okay. The only one that doesn't succeed. I didn't say ink because technically she's a construct, but she's also a human. Not humanoid, but a creature. But she doesn't really get bothered by such things unless it's extreme cold. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that, Cody.
Does
So
she have a good cooling system? Like some AC installed?
I want to say maybe.
Let's see.
Because technically, Warforges don't need to have to worry about eating or drinking, so that's the thing. And she's not exactly organic.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It doesn't say anything about exhaustion, I don't believe, but I will shut up because I'm literally just killing my party by talking.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, if I see you're tired or exhausted or whatever, I'll just cast. Wait, do I have the spell slots for it? Yeah. Last one. And then create water.
Okay. If you have any barrels, if not, you could have like taken a barrel or two from the goblin camps, and sadly they're not going to need it anymore.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that then.
Dustshy is a waterbender's dream.
Right.
I mean, I guess no, I can't control water at the moment. I don't have the spell slots.
Yes. Right. So that's what you do. You take some water. Livia, you are. I don't. What's the actual term in the DMG?
Are you talking about exhaustion?
Exhaustion?
Is it like heat exhaustion, essentially?
Well, do you want me to tell you the whole thing?
Yes, please.
When the temperature is at or above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, because we're stupid Americans, a creature exposed to the heat and without access to drinkable water must succeed on a constitutional saving throw at the end of each hour or gain 1 level of exhaustion. But if we have access to water, we should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
We did
I would
it.
say.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Then don't worry about the exhaustion, Miss Anne. You can drink some water, and then that means that you're no longer exhausted. So yeah, those of you that
But-
do need to drink water and that don't have special items that make you resistant towards heat, please do drink water. Nonetheless,
But-
still drink water.
But
Right.
the rest of it is the DC is 5 for the first hour and increases by 1 for each additional hour. So Livia still succeeded.
Okay.
Uh,
Hey!
creatures wearing medium or heavy armor or who are clad in heavy clothing have disadvantage on the saving throw. Creatures with resistance or immunity to fire damage automatically succeed, as do creatures naturally adapted to hot climates.
Okay.
Cool. And also with the food portion, I would probably mix it with the handy spice pouch ingredients and give it to the survivors. So
Bland food for the rest of the party, good food for the rest of you people.
Okay. So you guys
you're used to the bland food. You can take it.
Chipper doesn't deserve fine food. He's used to eating crap from the sewer anyway.
Oh my
Well, this is crap from magic, so here you go.
This is crap from
Lu-
magic.
Lucian just uses prestidigitation to make his flavors like a Salisbury steak.
Oh my god.
It
Alright.
smells like it, but it doesn't taste like it.
Oh my
No,
god.
Well, let me see. Can he alter the taste of things?
You can.
Probably not. Wait, you can't?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
didn't know. Does that
Prestidigitation adds flavored food.
weird?
neat.
Yep. I can flavor, chill, warm, or flavor up 1 cubic foot of non-living material. So I can flavor up to 1 cubic foot of food.
Okay.
So whoever wants to join me for a Salisbury steak tasting meal.
Oh my god, I had just the stupidest idea for my Eberron game. Create magic spices using prestidigitation that makes everything taste like cheeseburgers and pizza. It's a brilliant idea.
Yes.
Alright, I'm stealing that and copywriting it for you, Kyle. I'm kidding. I'm not a play.
You can steal it, but don't copyright it.
Too late, copyrighted. You owe me $1 bajillion now.
Ah.
I kid. But yes, you guys make it to the ship safe and sound with plenty of water in your systems. Yeah, so you make it back to the ship with the newest survivors. Fang is happy to see you all and a bit concerned when he sees that you brought only so many goblins. He immediately will kind of like walk, stumble or try to shuffle his way to you guys as fast as possible and say, "Oh dear, what happened? Are these? I'm assuming these are the only survivors. If something bad happened, I mean."
Um,
I love you guys.
Oh, they were the only people that we could find out there. There were some shambling things out there in rags. It was very gaudy attire.
yeah, they were
And
like covered in toilet paper.
Those would be mummies. Okay. You wouldn't happen to know, possibly, if they had a lord with them, you wouldn't be here right now.
What?
Nothing. Thoughts for later. Anything else? I don't suspect mummies would have been able to do this much damage.
Oh,
I mean, they were pretty strong.
I understand, but okay.
There was
think-
also one that looked like that was leading them.
was Kyle attacked?
yes, I was attacked. Did you hear the growl?
Nah, Growl, I just heard you go, ow!
Lulu was getting into something she shouldn't, so I picked her up, and then she was like, and she tried to take a few swipes at me while I was holding her.
Oh my
Bad
god.
kitty.
She don't like me.
She tried to take some attacks of opportunity. Kyle, don't let her. Have higher AC than her.
She didn't catch me. She's too fat and slow.
Porp.
I was able to successfully use evasion.
Oh my god. Okay.
Nice.
Right. The Fang will say, forgive me, but what did this leader look like? I possibly probably came across them at one point. Maybe I'd be able to be of
I'll
assistance. And
give him a description, because since I was the
Okay.
one that was mainly fighting him.
okay, so
Kind of looked like he had a towel on his head, like he just came out of the sauna.
That's a turban, Pippers.
Oh, that feels like now that was racially insensitive.
I mean, I'm not sure how it works in this world, so I don't know.
You know, Dashai, there's bound to be only so much ignorance that you're going to be able to get away with eventually.
So
I mean, I
goddamn
still
bad.
don't know.
Let's see.
Said that was the one that said it, so why is it me getting away, not Pippers?
He said like he came out of the sauna.
No, he
That's what I
did.
said. That's what I said.
Yes, that's what Pippa said.
Yes.
Yes.
So why would I get in trouble for not knowing? Illustration.
Because you're the one who called it a turban.
That's what it's called, though.
No, it's not. It's called a hair wrap.
I'm gonna slowly I'm gonna like let go of the kid's head and slowly pull out my hammer. No, I'm kidding.
Oh dear. Okay. Fang, after thinking for about a minute, says, all right. He literally took out a book. He said, right here it is. All right. I decided to name them Accursed Drifters. If I remember right, used to be stories of them. All right. If you have enough time for a quick story, I'd be able to mention it, just in case
Wait.
you're interested.
Wait, they're called the Drifters.
Yes, Accursed Drifters.
Ugh.
They go from place to place trying to find others to curse like them, so to speak. I've come across them from time to time, but goodness me, they cannot affect me for some reason.
I hate Drifters. Oh, such shambling folk.
Is it because you're part robot?
Possibly.
What?
And then I do the robot.
Dashai, no, that's an offense.
Oh my god.
I can't help it. I'm in the groove now. I can't stop.
Ah! Please, Robot Overlord, don't kill us.
No, they'll just say, all right. Back in the war, back during the war times, there were those that had betrayed us, that would do anything to get onto Gothrod and his allies' side. So much so that they would remember, Dashai, how I told you, Mishai, how I told you that there were oases here that have beautiful flowers and such things.
Yeah.
The accursed drifters are, as the name suggests, they are cursed because during the war they would go around different oases in different towns and destroy their water supplies using their blood. When the god of nature at the time found out, she cursed them to forever be undead and continuously wander around. Sadly, they used that curse to hurt others. And sadly, my little goblin friends here were one of the latest victims of those things. The more I live in this place, the more and more I hate it. It's better than the sun goblins, if anything.
Are there any other villages like this one that we should probably check to see if they're okay then?
I'm afraid not. This is the only one left standing that is probably the nicer goblins. There are some other goblins called dust goblins. They are not your average goblin. They are, to say the least, they're insane. They attack anything that moves. They appear to have been in the sun for too long. And I've sadly come across them too many times for my liking. If we ever come across them, it's best to, I hate to say this, put them out of their misery. They kind of let this place get to them. There's no helping them.
Oh, not another gully dwarf. Sorry.
But the problem is this. You said it was leading them, but Crested Drifters usually run alone. I suppose maybe there's someone else leading them here? I shudder to think of what can control them. Or what would want to control them.
It could possibly be that one book holder of Garthrat's.
Possibly, but you said that he tried to steal stuff from you. I'm 100% sure even if they're undead, he'd still want something from them. Not a thought for now. Nonetheless, I will be talking to the goblins, try to see if there's any information I can get for you. So
Special information about that guy who took, a little bit of Lucian's mojo.
Mm-hmm.
Jojo.
Right. I will ask them to see if they have seen anything related to him.
I feel like Austin Powers in the second movie.
What's a movie?
Stole my mojo.
Whatever happened to Michael Myers' career?
Hey, he was an asshole outside of those movies. He kind of deserves not to have a career.
Oh, really? I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, he actually was a complete asshole.
Okay, so it's not like Brendan Fraser who got it undeserved. Okay.
No. I was surprised when I found out that too. I was like, really? Wow. Okay.
So sad.
The only uncool Canadian.
Yes, Miss Ed. He's one of
I'm
the
hip.
But yes. Right. Right. As soon as they wake up, I'll get every information I can, possibly about this man you're looking for or anything else. In the meantime,
do we have rooms for them, or would they just be taking our spots? Because if so, I'll give them Dust Shy's area to rest.
I believe there should be enough room in this place for them. They're small compared to y'all. They're small creatures, so they should be able to fit in one room.
Excuse me.
They're smaller than you son of a bitch. Except the goblin females are about your size. Because they're adults, so they're about your size, but the children are smaller than you.
Oh no, okay. We're after me.
Oh shit! I should have kept rolling sleight of hand so many times!
Oh my god, it's the ambulance, you ass.
Oh.
It's not the Popo. Popo aren't here for you.
That's a different story. Ambulance are a very important part of society.
Yes, it's the Wambulance. They come to save Lucian and his mojo being lost.
My mojo!
Because he's butthurt.
Oh no, another one of Lucian's kids became a gift! Oh
no! Lucian doesn't have kids!
Right, so, the, after a little bit, you guys can decide in which direction you would like to move for now, until, it can go left. It's gonna take about an hour for her to wake up, so if you guys want to wait the hour, we can, or if you want to go in a random direction, you also can.
We should probably go to one of those oases he was talking about, because I'm still waiting for the lunar flowers, so I should try to just see if I can collect more of the Silent Princess ones.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
I'll be right back, guys. I need to go get myself something to drink.
Go for it.
Okay. I didn't know Fable saw it because I haven't heard him say call me a son of a bitch yet.
You son of a bitch. I saw it. I just didn't want to acknowledge it, but you made me acknowledge it, you son of a bitch. Right. Okay. So, I'm assuming you guys are gonna wait an hour? Maybe? I don't know.
Yep! Gotta get them spell slots back, whatever the hell those are!
Crazy talk, we're flying to the oasis.
Okay. So, after about an hour, I'm gonna roll something real quick to see if something happens.
Something seems to be happening.
69 again. Okay.
Nice. Nailed it.
Okay.
Nice.
So after about an hour of waiting, Give me who's ever still here because apparently everyone's leaving. I see you all. I see you, Miss Anne. I'm kidding. Roll
There's
me
a
perception.
virtual Animals as Leaders concert going on, so I'm gonna have to dip.
Really?
Really?
Really that's going on, but no, not really am I going to leave to go listen to it.
Oh,
Okay.
you. I literally.
How
thought you were
dare
gonna
you
leave.
joke when everyone's leaving? How dare you?
I honestly
w-
thought you were gonna leave me, Cody. I was
I
gonna be
can,
sad.
I can roll. I can roll. What do you need me to roll?
Perception, please. Whoever's still here, give me a perception, if you would be so kind.
I am going to also have guidance.
Go for it, my dude.
I'm back.
I've still
Ink
got the
sees
bitchy
all.
rolls.
Wait, why are we rolling perception?
I rolled something to see if something happened, and I just need you guys to roll me a perception.
Woo, second place.
Yeah,
Yay.
Fable rolled another. Fable rolled another 69, so we're looking for a mutual encounter.
Right. Anyway, actually,
See, I'm back too, okay?
Welcome
Not
back.
gone for too long.
I don't care, Miss Anne. You're grounded. I kid.
And we got
No,
two low rolls, one high, one decent, one middle.
Okay. You see, should I use this on you guys? I mean, I want to.
Go crazy.
Let's-
No. Okay. Anyway, for reals though, Dust Shy. Well, Cody. Yeah. Okay. So, Ink, Pippers, and Lucian.
Hmm.
You all see what appears to be some kind of bird or some kind of shadow headed in what appears to be some kind of shadow headed in your direction. But then out of nowhere, the shadow just crashes about I want to say, let's see, let me get my ruler real quick.
I was gonna say something sounds like it's crashing.
Meh.
Did you guys hear my traffic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
About
Meh.
50 to 60 miles this way. Wait, no, wait, sorry. This
Miles. That
Yeah.
thing's fucking huge. Miles.
Fine, you see something in the distance, you butt.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't think we can see something 50 miles away.
No, but
Unless
That's
it makes
very far away.
unless it
trying
makes
to
a
remember.
huge cloud.
hmm
There's that one Tumblr post about Legolas and how big his eyes would have to be and the curvature of the earth and
What do you see with your anime eyes, Legolas?
alright, fine, forget this encounter. We'll get to it next time.
No! No,
I
I
see
wanna
all
know.
the waifus.
Oh my god. Right, but you do see
Okay.
something that appears to be off in the distance, appear to make a giant shadow and crash into the ground.
From a distance.
Can we tell what it is?
No, sadly you don't have that many good eyes because you want to use math against me.
I'm sorry! I drive 30 miles a day to work before the apocalypse happens.
How dare
It's
you
a
use
very-
miles against me? God,
Just use kilometers. They're not gonna know.
fine. I've actually been kind of learning that, but all right. You see it 50 kilometers away.
that's roughly 25 miles.
You son of a
no.
bitch, Cody. You son of a bitch. I'm not in.
I love this game so
I,
much.
I hate you guys. Mean to me. Why you gotta be mean to me?
Pretty much, I rounded up kilometers or just like half a mile.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, or yeah,
no, you do see it like about.
that's rounded down actually.
But okay, you do see it off in that distance. Do you want to head in that direction or not?
Did it make a
I-
did it make a big mushroom cloud when it crashed?
Yes, you guys are. I'm sorry, but you guys have to escape a nuke.
Wait,
It's a
second,
mushroom
Fall out
cloud
loud.
in shape of a skull head.
Wait, but
Follow-
does that mean we can build a vault?
Oh, God. Also, follow up question: is the mushroom cloud friendly?
No, it flips you off as soon as.
I was
it
gonna make
passes
that
you.
joke.
Do I see the
Maybe it's
Mothman in the
fun.
Do I see the Mothman in the distance, and it's not programmed to do anything?
No, no, wait, but actually, no, not Benjamin. Pippers.
Wait.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Cody.
Is there an old racist guy with us sitting in a lawn chair?
Yes, of course. There's always an old racist dude sitting in the wheelchair.
Can
I
I,
love
can I
Let
him.
me, let me tell you my opinions on Tritons.
can I punch the old man?
No, well, no, Pippers, because you're the only one I think is the right height. You can hold out your finger and your thumb and see how big the mushroom cloud is to see how far and how well you are. If it's bigger than your thumb, you're safe. If it's smaller than your thumb, well, you're dead.
Can I keen mind this shit?
That's why Vault Boy does that.
Right? Thank you, Cody, for getting that. I love
To be
Fallout before it started to suck.
To be fair, I literally own almost every Fallout except
Yeah, you never
76. And
played it.
I've never played a single one.
Yep, I knew that was coming, Kyle. That's always your story. To be fair, I own all the games, but I've never played them.
I've only played Fallout 4.
I played a bit of Fallout 4, actually.
The only good one is New Vegas, and it was written by a predator, so.
That says a lot.
But it's such a good story. Too bad the person that made it is disgusting. Why?
Also, in my defense, I tried to play Fallout 3, but apparently it won't play on any computer I've ever had.
That's because you
only-
gotta do something to to trick your computer into playing it.
That's stupid.
The only good Fallout is Bioshock.
No, the only good Fallout
Except for Infinite.
is Fallout 76.
So is this encounter just us talking about
Yes,
Bethesda
that's-
games?
Yes, because you guys
Yeah,
don't want to move.
Let's talk about how you need to mod all of them to make them work.
No, you need to mod the hell out of Fallout 4 for it to be playable.
I play it fine on my Xbox.
As you see Pipper sitting astride Geralt the Bicorn with Amaterasu from Akami behind him.
This got a little bit sidetracked.
Yes, it really,
Yeah, it did.
it really got out of hand.
Ink
Okay.
runs toward the bird.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, let's see what's the bird. I have a feeling what it is, and I think we're all gonna die. But let's go.
What?
Yeah, Lucian's is gonna be like, wait, what? Why are we chasing after running towards something that just crashed, landed?
There's like a
Because
part
we
of
love
maybe it-
mushrooms.
Because we love mushrooms.
my first thought
Maybe it
is
needs help.
Maybe it did fall like a rock.
What?
I
To be honest, Kyle, I have no idea what you think it is. I'm actually kind of scared. What do you think I have planned?
he thinks it's a rock bird.
yeah,
Oh.
you said it looked like a bird, so my fear is it's the rock.
The giant predatory birds.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So you start to go in that direction. After about a couple hours, about 2 or 3 hours of traveling, you start to see in the distance whoever's still on the lookout. That is.
Oh, I'm looking out for this shit.
Okay. You begin to see this. Give me
Say.
a perception, guys.
Guidance.
Inspiration.
How the hell did Webby get? How
I was
did
gonna say, holy
Webby?
shit, Webby can actually see for once.
How did Webby beat Cody? Beat Pink? How did that happen?
This is gonna be the game
Yay,
where we
50.
PPK. I beat Cody on a perception roll. We're all good at that.
Why? Okay, so yes, you guys see what appears to be. You do come across it. Everyone with higher than 10. You do see what appears to be
Woohoo!
some kind of metallic type creature in the ground, coming out steam
Okay.
coming from it. It completely crashed into the ground, kind of slowly turning the ground, the sand into glass, into small portions of it though. Nothing too insane.
Like I was expecting mush.
No, just
Glass.
small-
That's pretty hot.
yes,
Holy shit!
You see as something what appears to almost be a airship like creation, almost in the shape of a bird, a huge bird, and you see what appears to be something trying to burst out of the bird, so to speak, or the plane.
There's something on the wing of the plane. Something. Sorry.
Well, this trip is getting crazy and crazier. Can I just point it out?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Yes, and you can point it out. I'm sorry.
This was Livia, not me.
I know, but I'm starting to cry.
You did roll a 20, so technically you can point that out.
Cries in
Cry-
Despacito.
Cries in DM.
Can we try
And
to see
that
what
thing-
is coming out of it?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you can. After a few seconds of kicking, it appears someone you somewhat seems familiar actually comes popping out of the strange metallic creature and starts waving, and they begin to look around. It almost looks like a metallic man, kind of. And they begin looking around until they spot the airship. I have no idea what that was.
That was one of the puppies.
Oh. A bunch of
They're,
puppies come out.
They're starting to be mobile and playful and barking, and their eyes are open.
Hello.
Not barking, but like growling.
Oh.
So yeah, they appear to be.
Bunch of puppies.
My heart.
Oh my god! Today's just distraction after distraction.
I'm sorry.
But just counter reasoning. Puppies.
I know. I'm trying my best not to go on the puppies. Yes. You do see someone that looks somewhat familiar that pops out of the thing and begins to wave in your direction.
Another person that wants to come on the ship? Okay.
Do we all know this person?
Yes, actually.
How much money does this person owe Pippers?
A bajillion.
Oh no.
Oh God, it's him! You son of a bitch!
God damn it! No, give me a history check if you guys don't remember.
Well,
Should I roll it, or is it
Yeah, I'll roll
Yeah,
it.
just for me, or
No,
I-
whoever wants to.
Only two other.
21.
I think I might know who this guy is out of character, but I don't think Ink was there for that encounter.
No, Ink was not there for that encounter. As,
Yeah.
as he told the captain to land, she just shrugs and lands as close as possible without really bothering the person. And you all recognize this as Siegmeyer, the Gearforge you all met a long time ago that accompanied Megan that one time.
Oh
That
right.
guy!
Yeah, that
Dutch-
guy.
Dushai did ask for some flowers to be sent to her as fast as possible. He is technically a warforged, but a lesser version of it, so he does not require eat, sleep, or anything. Safest thing, and besides, if she sent her nerds, they would have never got here.
Okay, to be fair, Dushai was honestly expecting like messenger birds or something like that to send flowers.
This is the best you got.
I
For
mean,
some
I'm
reason.
looking at the metallic bird machine he's using or whatever. I'm like, I guess this is the same thing.
I seriously, out of character, I was expecting Dex. It's been so long since we've seen him.
Dex wanted to, but then he realized he would actually have to pay. He would have to probably go in this place, and then he's just like, you know what? No, I don't want to. I'm scared.
It's
Yeah,
like,
sounds
fuck
like
it
it.
all.
That sounds like a kobold making his species proud.
Right. So Ziegmeyer yells out. He's like, "Aha, my friends! It is a pleasure to meet you again. I am
I
your care
punch him in the
practice."
face and yell, "Welcome to Earth."
Ow, my dear. Why?
Will Smith, be proud, man.
But no, he's just like, haha, ow. Anyway, but yes, Mishai, here's your supplies of here's your small crate of moon tears, lunar tears, or whatever they're called,
And that is.
as well as Lady Bumblebee asked me to give you this note as well. So I'm here to be of assistance if possible. We were
I'll
going to
read.
send Megan, as nicely as she put it was, Dashai, I'm sending Zigmaya because he doesn't need to eat, sleep, or anything, as well as you know how the other two would never make it to you. I don't know what she means. They do seem competent at times. So she thought it'd be best I did it. Besides,
I imagine that they would have only literally got into the sky, and then Megan, from a distance, would see them just crashing right away.
Yes, actually. Right. Besides, this thing is very highly experimental, and it was going to explode at any point, so lucky enough I was able to find you all.
Wait, did it explode yet, or did it just crash?
It's probably best we walk away from it. Come now. And he just like starts pushing you. Not really in a bad way. He's just like slowly tries to get you guys away.
Shove us away.
Yeah, like shove you
It's
away
like,
in the nice, not aggressive manner. Come on, hurry.
Wait. What's going? What?
Just keep moving, Lucian. You don't want to be near here.
Wait, what's just going to?
Yes, as soon as you're like at least 20 or so feet away, you see this thing explode. It's like, oh dear, I'm so glad I was able to take away all the equipment and stuff from it.
Yeah.
Lucian's just gonna kind of stand there like,
Oh, why did I have that thought?
What?
Nothing.
Okay, you meanie.
Alright, I'll help carry the supplies before reading the message kind of thing to the the ship.
Yep. It is a supply of 10 lunar tears. It's the best she could have done, and the amount of time you given her, because she was afraid like she would have gotten you more, but she was afraid you needed like something bad had happened, so she got you as many as she could.
Nice. This works though.
Yep, she got you 10, as well as what appears to be these small, like kind of like the pet satchels that Pippers has, but a bit different than what he has.
What satchels?
The pet satchels. You have 3 of them.
Okay.
Yep, I got it now. Bear in mind, as I pull out your. Oh!
She just coos.
Cool. Alright, so I'll read the message first.
It's a message from Lady Bumblebee. It says, "Hello again, Dashai and friends. Would you like to call me the Chaotic Comets? Nonetheless, I heard you were going into a really, scary place and wanted to see if you would be interested in earning some money. In the bag, there are going to be some experimental pet satchels that, if you would like, it's only if you want to, if you can catch some animals that are there and possibly put them in the satchels, they'll be teleported to me here in my zoo. That way I can save some animals there, because I've been hearing some nasty rumors about that. Some of those creatures are exotic, and you know my history with exotic fur traders. But nonetheless, let's talk about that later. If you wish to earn some money, all 3 satchels are there to catch different sizes of animals. One of them's for small, the other one's for medium, and the other one's for large. Again, it's only if you want to. You will be paid handsomely for this, but please don't overexert yourselves, and do be safe."
Ooh, paid.
I really hope that she didn't count those cacti as creatures.
And also says, "Please know that I only want actual living animals, not weird plants. That's Megan's job." Alright, love you, bye. She doesn't say that part, but she says, "Love with all my love, Lady Bumblebee."
And you know, if she had one of those like living plants, she could like make some kick-ass greenhouses or whatever they call them, botany gardens. I don't know. I lived in a swamp most of my life.
Speaking of earlier,
We have one at the base, a greenhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was trying to think about like if you go to like a zoo or something, and then they got this one place dedicated entirely to plants. Out of character, they got one at the Como Zoo in St. Paul. I just can't remember what it's called.
Call it a biodome here, but a botany, whatever.
Yeah, botany.
Biodome is a great movie.
But
How dare you!
Well, you can visit it in
Incorrect.
Montreal if you want.
Backpedaling though, real quick, could I have seen if I can get any of those strangling cacti seeds from Webby's massacre?
Webby leaves no cactus unturned. I'm sorry, she chopped it up into
Okay.
skinny pieces.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I do still have all the thorns on me because I never pulled them out.
Those don't have seeds on them.
How do you know? Maybe that's how they repopulate. They just inject people with it like alien style.
Ah!
Webby was leaving all the thorns in hopes of becoming a cactar.
So I need to ask the very important question that I don't know if everyone's thinking.
Yeah.
So she said that these pet satchels, if something goes in them, it's instantly transported back to her place, right?
Yes.
I'm holding on to them, Pipper, so no weird stuff.
I was wondering, could we use them to go there?
You do realize they're experimental, correct?
I know. I'm just thinking, like, if we get stuck somewhere, we're gonna die. We can just jump in and whoop! There we go. We're out.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you think, but I want to keep my body in one piece.
There's like a part of me that so wants to jump in there, but I not only have a pet satchel, but I have a bag of holding, and I got a feeling I'm gonna wake up.
All right, I'm tying them around my belt, so you can't take them. I'm putting them in a different, normal bag and putting them on my belt, like holding on to it. The opening.
Plus, also, if I did that, if it did work, I think I'd be out of the story for the rest of the story arc.
Yes, you would be. Also, real quick, does anyone have a what's everyone's passive perception? If it's higher than 16, let me know.
14.
14.
Since you
Everyone
took my
made
wisdom
fun of me.
too.
I have
Everyone
12.
made fun of me that I have shitty passive perception as a cleric.
Once we get another level, I'll be fine because I'm probably gonna get another rogue level after this.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, 17. I'd be 17. But can I ask, just out of complete curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
like, I won't metagame, but could we use them?
No, you can't use them like that.
Okay.
It's only
For
you're too high of
animals only.
intelligence. Yes, for animals only.
Damn, I shouldn't have got hit by that book.
So
Right.
the creature's intelligence has to be below a certain level.
Essentially, yes. Also, the reason I asked you had that is because at some point, well, I'm gonna lore down the DC. At some point, you did see like what appeared to have been bones of creatures that once lived here. Like there's always that weird cattle skull in the middle of the desert for no reason when there wasn't even a cow there for whatever reason. All right, so you do see what appears to be this a skull moving on the ground.
Mm.
Real quick, not to stick on this point, but how low does the intelligence have to be to use this?
You're not that dumb, Webby.
Just checking. All right.
So below Webby level. Okay.
Ay, 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 you guys are terrible this week.
Okay, skull on the ground. I can do it.
Oh my god, this is not how I thought it'd be when I thought, hey, let's go exploring, Fable. That'd be fun, they said. Your group's trying to figure out how to break the teleportation portals for animals, they said.
Yeah, Lucian's gonna just kind of like look like. Well, wait. I guess he didn't notice since he never had enough passive.
I
But
did lower it down to 14, actually. You would have noticed it. Yeah.
Oh, so then it's like Lucian's gonna kind of look over to like, wait, does everyone else see that skull there moving?
Nah, I'm too busy
Too busy what?
sorting out the flowers kind of thing. I need to make this thing if you don't want to die faster.
Ah.
Webby's
Yes.
passive perception is 12, so she does not.
God damn it, Webby, why do I give up. I give up. DM Fable's done. I'll see you at the end of this July. I'm tired of y'all.
At the end of this July.
The what exactly?
You see what appears to be a skull moving. Like, it is just a simple skull moving back and forth, and appears to be.
I don't see it.
What's your passive?
It's 11. I just rolled and I failed. There's nothing, Lucian.
Can-
Right.
Can I blast it?
If you want to blast it, you can. That'd be rude to.
Oh. Wait, how far away is it?
It's about 5-6 feet, and as soon as you say that, it just starts running away. It like you see it jump, like do a simple hop, and it appears to be a crab, kind of.
What the
Crab.
what in the bloody world is that?
What's what? Oh,
Where is the sand crab?
how big does it look? By
It's
the way,
tiny.
all right, I'm gonna
It's
fly
small.
towards
It's small,
it.
so it's about like a foot tall. No, it's not. Yeah, it's about a foot tall and like. No, yeah, it's about a foot tall and like about a foot wide. It's tiny. The shell,
Tiny, that's a big crab.
it's
That's
it's
a crab.
small. It's small. I don't know
Wait,
the
are
size of
these-
actual crabs, but
D&D wise, it's small.
these-
Crabs
are
are
these-
measure about maybe like 6 inches max usually.
okay,
Yeah,
it's 7
are these-
inches.
Are these those skull things that move around in Zelda?
Not necessarily. No, they're not. They're not that. But Webby, you would actually know what this is. Surprisingly enough.
Oh shit! I know something.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
this thing is. It kind of resembles a hermit crab, actually. But yes, Dusha, you want to go flying to pick it up?
Yeah, I just want because apparently it's smart enough to know that Lucian's gonna try to murder it, so I want to try calming it
Webby-
down.
Webby's gonna pull out her the crab claws she has from the alcoholic crabs and just start clicking it, trying to communicate.
Okay.
I can also communicate. I can literally talk to it.
All right. So Dusha-
There's no such thing as a fluffy. Come on.
All right, so just real quick, Dusha, when you try to calm it down, it actually sees you and it tries to like use its pincers against you, but not to hurt you, but just like to ward you off in an aggressive manner. Webby, you would know this as a bone crab, because back when you were a sailor, some sailors, when they got desperate, would eat these things, only to find out that they are highly inedible to the point where they would become diseased with eating
Ugh.
something. Yes.
Oh,
That answer.
I know what that is.
Well,
It's a
I'm not
bone
gonna-
crab. You could totally eat it.
I can totally imagine Webby would mistake that as eating.
I used to eat them all the time. They upset a stomach a little bit, but they're good otherwise.
Thanks. This
I
explains
just
a lot.
stare. I just stare at Webby.
Yeah, you don't know this information.
Yeah. Well, no, just from what Webby said, it's kind of obvious. That's not edible.
You know,
Sure.
the funny thing is, Webby's not wrong on what it actually does. It gives you a disease called white ghost shivers, which essentially
Oh my
gives you an upset stomach for 24 hours, mild chills, and you have a fever for a day. And after that, you start to hallucinate for a while. But after a full day of rest, it pretty much leaves your body. So essentially, gives you a bad case of like, I guess,
I have a
food
bad
poisoning.
case of diarrhea.
Essentially, yes, that's what it does to
Oof.
you.
Thank goodness for Webby's backstory. Otherwise, I probably would have asked you how much butter could we use on this thing.
You lost there. I'm gonna try to calm it down. It's like, hey, it's okay. I'm not gonna let mean old Lucian hurt you. He was just being mean, as usual.
Good, but it-
Hey!
You did say you were gonna blast it.
Mm.
If I leave the game accidentally, it's because my Link keeps having to walk on my keyboard, and every time I take him off, he just runs right back.
He lost the
Jesus.
keyboard.
Biscuit is like sitting here meowing at me for attention, and every time I try to pet her, she bites me.
That's a
Back-
cat.
That's a
Sebastian's-
cat, alright.
Sebastian's laying on the bed next to me asleep.
Wow, Car's got a Fletcher doggo on us like that.
So,
I'm mad.
could I? You know what? Can I change the?
the code word from Fluffy. I'm kind of annoyed with Fluffy already. I'll come up with something.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'll stick with Fluffy.
Alright, if you want to change it, you can.
I don't know anything else to change it to, so I'll just, Fluffy.
Okay.
Ace Ventura.
What? What do I...
God, I could rename it to. I could change the code word to Doolittle. Why haven't I done that yet?
Why haven't you done that?
Yeah.
That's a good point. I am now changing the code name to Doolittle.
Just call me Doolittle.
So I say the code word, and do I now hear what the crab is saying?
Yes, it essentially is just saying pinch, pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch.
Pinch, pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch.
Mhm.
Do you know any other words besides pinch, pinch, pinch?
I pinch you. Pinch,
Wait.
pinch, 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 pinch.
Little Timmy fell into the well.
Are you sure that's all you know?
I'm gonna be honest, it has an intelligence of 1. Do you
Ow!
really suspect it to have more?
Fibbers,
I'll
ask
take
it if
it
it,
back.
Pinch, pinch.
Fibbers, ask if it wants to go a place where it could be taken care of.
Okay. Do you want to go to a place that's a lot safer? And you won't have to pinch everything?
No pinch?
Well, if you want to pinch something, you can.
Mm,
Just not me. Don't wait. Don't pinch me. Don't pinch me.
I'm just
You
gonna
don't
say, you
understand.
guys, I'd like to imagine when I'm doing Speak with Animals, like instead of hearing me talk common, you hear me go.
Yeah, I think you said this before too. That's
Yes.
what you do.
So instead, you're just hearing Bippers go.
It's like, oh, he's talking unlimited, isn't he?
yeah.
And like you see like foam bubbles coming out of my mouth.
Oh god! Oh god! He's having a seizure.
I'm not rabbit! Stop it!
He's gotten too excited. He's like that man from Avatar.
Alrighty. So after a little bit, like after a second or two, it just you can suspect it actually did say that sounds nice, even though it pretty much just said pinch, pinch, pinch. After a little bit, you see 3 more appear.
Pinch your little pinch butts in your pinch sack!
They are a bit confused, but give me an animal handling check, both you and Dustshy, or one of you with advantage, because you are helping each other technically.
I do have proficiency in animal handling, so I don't know if that's. I have a +4 to animal handling. Should I just let you know?
I have a 4, but I don't have proficiency.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying I didn't know if you wanted to roll or if you wanted to both roll or not.
No, let's do the give an advantage. So
Okay, and I'm going to throw in guidance as well.
Okay.
So. Oh my god!
Good thing you have the health.
Yes! 23! 23!
Okay. So with a little bit of convincing, mostly just it's constantly saying pinch, 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 the bone crab and its 2 companions go into the bag, and you hear it do like a small bzz, bzz sound, and poof, they are now with Lady Bumblebee.
Like, my question is, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Like, where do they go there? Do they just, like, in a cage? Or, like, Lady Bumblebee is just sitting there with a lovely cup of tea, and all of a sudden 3 giant crabs pop down and pinch, 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 pinch.
well, let's find out. I'll actually contact her through the Ring of Sending. So I'll contact her with the Ring of Sending and be like, just brought you bone crab, I believe it was called. Did it get there safely? Question mark.
After a couple minutes, Lady Bumblebee replies saying, "Well, hello, Dustshy. I didn't suspect you would actually bring me something so soon, but yes, we got it. One of my workers was testing out the device, and the poor deers now have a bunch of pinches on his body. Thank you again."
My other thought when you said it was another person was they were in the bathroom and they popped out of the toilet for some reason. It worked out really wrong.
I kind of imagine like someone like looking at it with their eye closed. It's like, you sure this thing works? And then that's when they see a pincher just go.
Yes, that's the person's running around screaming, beating pigs.
My God, it works!
Oh dang.
I just also I just want to say out of character one quick sec. I've learned crabs are amazing in D&D. I had one game I DM'd recently where somebody had a crab familiar and the crab kept pulling out a knife.
God.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, those videos were true.
Puts away the knife slowly.
Okay, well, yes. After that, you guys can return to the ship with Ziegmeyer if you want to.
Sure, let's bring him along. We can always use more human shields. I mean, friends.
Well, I mean, that technically that's what he's here for, is to be a shield if need be.
Okay.
It's like,
I
well,
feel like
he's like, well, friends, if you would have me accompany you all, I'd be more than happy to. After all, this place looks deadly and dangerous, let alone the fact that I literally have no way of returning home.
you can walk.
Yes, but I fear I have no idea how to return home.
Oh!
How about he just stays with us and watches the kids, you know? Because we're not always going to be on the ship, so.
That's a very good point.
Ah, very well then. If my mission is to take care of the youth of tomorrow, then so be it. I will gladly take this job with honor.
Cool.
Follow me!
I'm gonna.
And he goes in the direction of not the ship.
It's the other way.
Yes, I knew that! And he turns around and heads towards the ship.
Man!
Yeah.
Did he roll a survival check? And
yeah,
it got a natural
yes,
one?
actually.
I'm gonna just look at the rest and be like, I don't. Megan sure knows how to pick them, I guess.
It was more of a gift, to be honest.
She sure knows how to pick them.
Out of character, literally, this one was a gift from one of her friends.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I got a natural 1 on a survival check this week. A natural 20, I mean. I'm so used to failing, I said natural 1, but I got a natural 20.
Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Nice. Alright.
Only took me a year and a half.
I'm so sorry, Pipper. Right. So you guys go back to the ship where Fang greets you, as well as Ziegmeyer. He just says, in all my years being here, I have never thought I would see a gear forge again. Where did you find this man?
We, the, anyone?
I mean, he waved us down like you did, and
Yeah.
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 Alright, very well. Thank you for that explanation. Good news is, I believe I might have some information on the Yankee you're searching for. Well, as soon as the young lady had woken up, she was able to tell me what happened to her tribe. It was not pretty, but before that, they had apparently found what appeared to have been some kind of ruins of some kind off in the distance, although a ways from here, about that direction. Apparently, they said that they saw a red dragon-like creature, which I suspected might have been the red wyvern you're searching for, in that direction there. So that's a better clue of anything, no?
It's a beginning, for sure.
It's definitely a step forward.
Yeah.
It is a place to start, yes.
Right. I
But-
apologize if they don't have that much information at hand.
Do you think we could carry on this conversation in the shade? This heat and sun is not good for the complexion.
Yes.
oh, yeah, we should probably go back to the ship.
Right. All right.
I mean, but my fashionable boots are keeping me quite cool. But I worry about the others here.
Hmm. Right. So you guys board the ship again. The Fang will walk up to the captain, give her a direction of where to go, and you guys slowly start hovering your way there. Which it's about since I said it was about noon, and this was about 3 hours to get about 3 or 4 hours. it's about 4 to 5 o'clock now. Before you start headed in the direction of where the ruins are.
Hmm.
So by the time you get there, it'll probably be nighttime. So unless you want to investigate some ruins at night, you can, but it's also up to you on that one.
Nah. I would like to take a short rest though.
Go for it. You are more than welcome to take a short rest.
Yes, I got some of me stuff back.
Okay.
During that time, I would like to try to make some of the antidote.
All right. By the way, you did say you want to find a oasis. Fang would have told you. Right. I believe there's an oasis not nearby from where we're going. It'll be about a day or two trip from here, but once we're done with these ruins, I can show you, and that way you'll be able to get some supplies, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. For now, I've never really been to these ruins, and I've been exploring this whole place since I was first created. Well, I mean, after the war, but nonetheless. Very well, everyone take your short rest. Oh, that was me being apparently telling you to take a short rest in character when I meant out of character.
Get some rest. Well, you guys will need it.
Yes, please get some rest. You organics will need your resting. Yes, he does not say that. I don't know what to say. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna close my windows because it's getting dark and people are being rude.
Oh, boys.
Let's see. Lucian is going to, during the travel, he's going to use prestidigitation to cool down, like some like kind of wet some cloth and use prestidigitation to cool it down, and we'll just kind of like hand them around to people to have them like place on the back of their necks to help cool themselves off.
I'm actually I'm actually somewhat kind of enjoying it because I'm cold-blooded. So it's like a lizard laying on top of a hot rock.
Yeah, but you can't cool,
happy rock.
but you can't cool yourself off naturally though then either.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna die!
So
Yeah, they need both. They need cool and warm.
yeah, they need a place that's cool and shady, so
I got cactus juice and cactus needles.
Oh,
not the cactus juice. Even though it's the quenchiest.
Also, I just have normal water.
But yeah, so if anyone
we
wants
also have magic water.
It's hot.
wants a cool wet cloth to keep themselves from getting overheated, he'll be handing them around.
That feels good. I mean, I could use, that spell I used, the fire shield one, but only lasts 10 minutes.
But yes, no need to burn your magical resources. This is something simple and easy I could do. This is very quick. So he's just gonna kind of like try to kind of keep himself cool too, even though he's not really feeling any heat. Well, the heat isn't bothering him as much.
Alright, Grandpappy DM is back.
Welcome back.
Grandpappy DM is hip back, you damn whippersnappers.
I'm half tempted for Lucian just to take one of the wet cloths and just kind of like open up his shirt and just kind of like start wiping himself down, like, oh.
I mean, it does get that hot here, so that might be a good thing.
Maybe question. Even though the heat isn't bothering him or exhausting him, is he still sweating?
Yes, he is.
Okay, then yeah, he would want to clean himself off of the sweat, and even though he could probably just prestidigitation in a way, he's gonna take a wet cloth and just wipe himself down. He's like,
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh no, not that video.
Yeah, so basically just kind of putting on a show.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I couldn't give a straight face for that either.
Okay.
Basically trying to see if his charisma's still working.
It's really not. Anyway.
Also,
Oh, man.
I want to try to make the antidote while everyone's taking short rest
All
or
right.
whatever.
Give me a herbalism check, please.
Oh,
Using your wisdom.
Okay.
His wisdom's not bad.
Nice. You are able to make the antidote.
Ooh, nice roll.
How many would I be able to make?
You'll be able to make with your roll 2 doses.
Cool. So 1 for each.
Mhm.
So I'll give Lucian it. It's like, drink this and don't die, I guess.
Don't die again. Oh god, it's hot. I'm melting.
Exactly, don't die.
Goodbye, guys.
And then I'll head over to the mute crewman and kind of think it's like, here, drink this. It should buy us more time.
Okay. So about a couple hours have passed. About 5, I want to say, have passed. And it's now getting darker in the desert, which you start to realize something. As the night starts to fall in the desert, it starts to become cooler. Like the heat itself starts to evaporate and it starts to become cooler. Almost to the point where it's cold.
Nice.
Well, this feels nice. I like this. You know what? I think I prefer cold than hot. I think I just discovered that in my life.
Lucian's just kind of like, kind of tugging on his cloak, like, hey, no, please, not nibble, not nibble. It's like, stop, do not nibble on the attire. My wardrobe is not a buffet.
Tries to pull it away from you.
It's like, it's like fighting with this thing. It's like shirt half open. It's like, come on.
Okay.
What is Ira again? I can forget what
brought
kind of
her-
creature.
Ira is a baby owlbear.
Ah, right.
She's just
Okay,
a
I couldn't tell
baby.
from how small the token was.
She's just a baby.
Pipples!
What? What?
Your baby owlbear is chewing up my wardrobe.
Ira, let it go! Let it go! Let it go! And I try to pull her off.
Okay.
There's tug of war between this and the baby owlbear.
While this is going on, Ira looks like she's having a blast because this is fun for her.
I turn on. I say the command word again. Said, remember what I told you? Only do it when he's not looking.
Aww.
You bastard! Oh, this was premeditated.
This is
How? You can't
premeditated.
understand it. All you're hearing is this. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, I know Lucian can. I can though.
Oh,
You-
you're a
You
boy.
scheming bastard.
You're a boy. Alrighty. So yeah.
It is kind of adorable. I'd like to think. No.
Oh, it would look adorable. Just wait until I think gets older and tries chewing on your cloak.
Webby does not put a coat on because it will hurt too much with all of the cacti thorns.
Is anyone gonna help her, or is she just gonna stay like that for a while?
No. She doesn't want them out right now. It's like a pride,
Oh my
like a battle
God.
trophy.
Don't worry,
There's-
we'll pluck him when she's sleeping.
There's like a part of me that's thinking that you're gonna just like run at something and tackle it while you still have the thorns in you.
Oh,
No,
what?
that's not what I was thinking at all.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, God. I know. Chris said he was hoping Webby would become like a cactuar and just do 1,000 needles.
Hopefully,
Just jump in the air, just waving her arms up and down.
I'm absolutely gonna body slam the first enemy we find, even if I take damage as well.
Oh my god!
You gotta respect that determination, though. Legit.
Is Webby taking constant damage though from this?
I don't know. To be honest, I want to say yes. Maybe like 1 point of damage every hour. I guess.
Oh, good. I can last 82 hours. I can last 3 days.
Can you sleep like this?
No.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Could Webby be raging this entire time, continuously taking damage?
Oh God!
And not
Don't cheat the system, Kyle. Don't cheat the system.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't rage only last a minute
Oh yeah, I think
until she gets persistent rage?
I just remember this one comic I read where a barbarian got thrown off a cliff, and he kept hitting every rock on the way down, but survived because he was really angry.
Oh my days.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. So yeah, after a while, let's try to keep the train rolling with you.
Okay, sorry.
Wait, so is this little like stingray creature biting on Lucian's cloak too? God dang it! Son of a dog!
There's like a part of me that wants to throw in the hippogriff too at this point.
She's just gonna start like just kind of tugging on that piece. She's like, no, stop, do not, no.
Oh, sorry, Lucian. I mean, he's, it's new, it just got a new life, and it's learning things, and you shouldn't be too angry. Oh, so cute!
If this keeps happening, I will end up half naked.
Oh God,
Alright. Yeah, none of us want that. She's gonna snap her finger and make Ray disappear and come back on her shoulder.
He returned.
Right, Ray's her familiar?
Hmm?
Right.
But just, yeah, it's my familiar.
I snap my fingers for Ira, but it won't happen.
I believe Livia every word.
I believe Livia every word.
I just kind of remember where Ray came from, that's all. As a player, I can't remember.
Yeah, it was during the beach episode.
Right.
He decided to finally have a familiar.
Cool. Lucian's is kind of then focus back to the owlbear. As soon as he can wrangle his cloak free, he's gonna be like, he's gonna scoot away, and start kind of butting himself back up. It's like, this is the worst place for a wardrobe malfunction. There's no tailor within miles who could fix it.
This is America.
Though I could probably fix it, but I don't have the materials I need to fix up all this.
You see just Ira's eyes start to well up a little bit in tears.
Wait, what is she doing? What? No, don't you do that? No. Don't you cry? Don't cry. Oh God! Oh! I'm sorry. He's just gonna use prestidigitation, just conjure up a little colorful trinket, like a colorful chew toy kind of thing. It's like here, see.
She happily takes it
Oh, good, that thing will last for an hour.
and starts ripping it apart. It's done, and she's happy.
You know what? It's fine. I can make more. Don't scare. As long as she's not ripping my clothes apart, that's fine. Lucian says kind of then looked at Pippers and just kind of glared like, you train her to be better.
Okay. I'll train her when you're not. I'll train her to be better.
Sideways glare.
Insight check.
Okay. Would you guys like to give me? Oh my god. Would you guys like to give me a perception check, please?
Oh my god, this spectacular fail!
Perception.
Guidance.
Oh.
Damn.
Oops, that's not me.
Oh, dang, Dusk!
Sorry for so many. Asking you guys for so many perceptions, but you guys don't have a high one, so
That makes my low perception makes sense since I'm inciting Pippers.
yeah.
If he's really gonna train Ear to be better.
Yeah, and my other ones were shit because I was obviously working on other stuff, so this worked.
Mhm.
Pippers, you are lying to me, aren't you?
Excuse me.
I did. I said I'd teach her to be better. I didn't say in what.
I didn't say in what. Nice.
That is it. I refuse to make you any future wardrobe attire changes from now on.
Okay. I'll teach her not to attack your cloak.
Good. Wait a minute. Does that mean you could? No.
What? What? Does that mean what?
That includes not attacking anything else on my person, right?
I will not have her attack anything you're wearing.
Good.
Anyways, guys, there's combat, so we should probably focus on that. And that's when I
Possibly.
fall backwards.
Wait,
off the
what?
ship.
I put Ira back in the pet satchel.
Lucian's just gonna kind of sigh and kind of just like facepalm, drag his hand on his face, like, oh, is this place just one giant cesspool of combat?
No, Fane will just say, not necessarily. At times, it is a cesspool of people robbing you, or at sometimes demons trying to buy your soul for nothing less than a pineapple.
Lucian's just gonna kind of start checking his pockets to make sure nothing's missing.
Fable, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I have completely forgotten. Is there a difference between a gear forged and a war forged?
Yes, actually, because the Gearforged is actually from I believe it's from the Tome of Beast.
Oh, okay. I'll take a quick meandering gander.
Yes, because Gearforges, well, they're called. Give me a second to find the official name of them from the book.
Sorry.
Clockwork something or other.
No, it's not Clockwork. It's a they're called. I believe they're called Gearforged Templars or Templars or something.
Oh, yep, I found it.
Yeah, essentially, in my world, the Gearforge, the Warforges, because of the metals and materials needed to create them, are expensive, and it takes a lot more time to create them. Gearforges are kind of a lesser, cheaper version to them. They're created in quicker amounts for armies that needed them in no time.
So they're the dollar store warforged.
Essentially, yes. The clockwork creatures you've seen before are what the gnomes and dwarves in my world have thought that's what the old dwarves used to create. They're super
Also,
inferior to warforges and gearforges.
Also, I just took a look at what a bone crab looks like, and holy shit, this thing's terrifying looking. I thought it was cute, but no, it's terrifying.
You're literally in my version of Chernobyl, but not really. Of course, things are gonna be weird. But yes,
Yeah,
back to the
the
point.
Tome of Beasts is just nightmare after nightmare, except for the little adorable little groundhog people.
Right.
Or
Yes.
prairie dog.
Right, but I was gonna say Kyle, but Karst, your pineapples are still safe, so don't worry.
Yay!
Yay!
As soon as Lucian is satisfied that his money is safe, Ink attempts to pickpocket him.
You bastard! You monster!
Oh my god. Anyway. But yeah, Dust Shy. Anyone else wish the captain will just be like, I wish you all would just tell me when you wanted me to stop. That'd be easier than watching everyone jump off the ship, but okay.
What? Who jumped? Who jumped? He's gonna kind of look over the edge.
Dust Shy.
What the? Dust Shy! God, by the gods, damn it!
She's already flying towards that direction.
God damn it! Lucian, come on! Tenderwing!
What? No, no! Ah!
Okay. Right. Everyone else, would you like to jump off the ship, do a superhero landing, or, have me park it like a rational, normal person?
No superhero landings. It's bad for your knees.
Webby jumps off.
Do I see her jump off?
Yes, you see Webby jump off to try to do a superhero landing.
I'm gonna actually do grappling hook to grab her and then basically fly her and me towards the direction.
Right. I'll just stop talking now. Everyone's just gonna ignore the captain. Okay.
Oh, please, everyone, don't stay on the ship where it's safe. Don't do that.
It's not that. It's more so she just confused us to if you guys want her to park the ship and make it easier for no, but no, you all want to do your stupid.
I know. I was thinking of reverse psychology.
Right. Anyway, here. And she'll land the ship about 10 feet away. Ink and Livia, if you would love to get off the ship, please feel free to, or stay on the ship as well. It's up to you.
I mean, I'm gonna get off, but not gonna jump off from it.
No, I know. The captain will place it on the ground. That way it'll be safe for you all to get off of it if you wish.
Ink departs in a sober and sensible manner.
So
That's crazy. Crazy talk.
That's crazy. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna place you on the map where you see this. Dust Shy, since you're the closest, and Pippers is behind you, as well as
Well,
Webby.
I have Webby too, so
Webby and Dust Shy, since you are the closest, I'm going to move you to the map.
I'm gonna.
Ah.
Wait, did I superhero land?
I also.
No, I grappled you before you superhero landed.
I also
Aw.
brought.
I'll let it go so you can do the superhero landing after.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, if Lucian wanted to, I would have had Lucian jump on Tenderwing too, if possible.
Yeah, he would kind of basically be trying to reach over and trying to keep you from jumping off and instead falling over the edge himself.
I mean, I have a hippogriff. I would have been fine. In fact, I asked you could jump on the hippogriff.
Yeah, so basically he'd be following after you. So basically landing on your hippogriff with you.
The hippogriff would have just stopped to let me on. I wouldn't have jumped off. I'm not stupid. I have a -2 to strength. I am not willing to kill myself.
All right, Pippers, keep talking while I get the monster I need for this encounter.
Well, in that case, Lucian will just stay on the ship and just ask the captain to land the ship as quickly as possible
Wait, she'll
and
do that.
safe.
Yep.
So safely.
She'll
Don't
do
want to
that.
crash land.
She'll do that. She's not insane. But yeah, the ship lands. You guys should be on the map now. Hopefully.
Yes, something right
I
here.
don't see myself on the map.
No,
We're somewhere in the top,
Yep.
somewhere in this area.
Yep. You should be able to see that.
Then just put my token down.
Yeah, just put your token down. While
Okay,
I
that's the wrong token.
Ah!
Yay!
This is so weird. I literally dropped my token, and all I see is a white box with the word Pippers. What the fuck?
What did you do?
I just did what I normally do when I drop my token. It just has a tiny little box that says Pippers, and that's it.
How do I delete this boy?
I got it.
You
There you go.
Oh man.
Hang on, one second. Hang
Wait,
on, I gotta
Dashai,
get my token.
did you heal at all during your short rest?
I didn't short rest. Remember, I was doing your potion.
Oh.
I can't get my token on. There we go.
Oh no. Oh no. Ah!
There you go. By the way, with the potion, if you guys drank it, it essentially gave you an extra week of time for your time limit.
Lucian would pocket it for the time being.
Okay. All right.
Deshai would have heavenly informed you to take it now.
Right. So,
Okay,
so
fine.
Dashai, this is what you see. This gear
Ah!
looking badly damaged fighting this.
Ah!
Why are you screaming?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but it's got a big hand mouth thing for an arm.
Oh, you know what? I think my thing froze. So
Oh, yeah, you might want to refresh.
yeah, because I was like, what? And then I realized I couldn't move the map at all.
What did you say, Benji?
The evolved form of Mawile.
Mawile.
Mawile, however that's meant to be pronounced.
Took him a while.
Oh my god. But anyway, the Gearforge looks to be badly damaged. Almost as though it's been fighting this thing for a while now. Its weapon apparently has been destroyed, and this creature, whatever this hand it has, this Malforan, has eaten. It appears to be eating the weapon. Alright. What do you guys want to do? You want to fight it? Yeah, totally.
Fighting punk ass!
Well, I'm
Wait,
still trying to reload.
Wait, where's the monster that we see?
Here it is. Sadly, it literally is medium sized, so the token's gonna be small, as weird as it is.
I was gonna say, 'cause I don't see the token on the screen, so.
You don't see it right here?
Oh, sorry, my mind tricked me into thinking that was another Gearbox guy.
No, the Gearforge is in front of him.
Okay.
I'll put him right here. That way I'll make it a bit easier, I guess. Why does it keep changing his health? What? But yeah, if you guys wish to enter combat, roll
Yes.
me initiatives.
This is the kind of question like, which one is the bad one?
I'm pretty sure the demonic looking one is pretty evil.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure whatever it is.
Well, I mean, to him, all metallic ones look demonic. So I mean, you know, it's just...
Wow, first Machinist and now Metallicist? You son of
Machinist,
a-
yes.
Machinist? No, actually, Machinist is a class in freaking thing. You monster. Don't say mean things about my favorite class in freaking Final Fantasy, you monster. Next to Paladin. Yes.
So my one question is me and Lucian got the same initiative. How should we resolve this? Dexterity?
Yeah, I think your dexterity is higher than mine.
Mine is 18.
Yeah, I have a 16. So
Okay.
yeah, because I noticed you have a 4 mod for yours. So just put. I think it ordered me first because of name wise.
Yee.
But
So-
I still have to roll because my Firefox freaked out.
Oh,
No, not Firefox. Why Firefox? Why?
Also, I would like to remind you, this place is pretty dangerous, so combat is pretty poopy.
Oh no, God's covered in poop!
Be
That's all.
fine.
Talk about a shitty situation.
Oh, now I know why I'm currently being attacked by kittens.
It
Why?
mixed us up again. Fable.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Also, Olivia, you might want to recenter your token a bit.
Here's what.
Nah.
You're kind of straddling a few squares.
Nah.
But yeah,
Is
I
it
was
something
sitting
bad?
on this wire toy that has like these cardboard things at the end, and they go absolutely apeshit for this.
Oh, so that's why they've been bothering you, is because you're on on their favorite toy.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Casper likes to grab one end because it's like it got one at one end and a bunch of others at the other end. So Casper grabs one end in his mouth, notices the other end, and keeps running around in a complete circle trying to catch the other end.
Aw.
And he does it. He does it for like 20 minutes.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh goodness. Yes. First initiative order, Ink.
All right. Would you say we have surprised this boy?
Yes. Yeah.
That means I get to do a cool thing.
Ooh.
Oh,
What happened?
he's gonna do a cool thing, but hasn't done it yet.
All right.
Okay.
So, from what I've noticed, people are being attacked by their doggo, from not their doggos, their kitties.
Oh my god.
Oh God, I can't believe Pippers is dead.
Right. All right, Benjamin. I'm sorry, Cody. Whenever you're ready. That's so used to calling you that.
All right. Ink runs in. And
Alright.
so,
24 will definitely hit the boy. I think.
but here's the great thing.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Since I hit him, it's an automatic crit because he's surprised.
That is true. Alright, 24 will definitely hit.
So combat is over.
Yes, unless Ink can somehow do 500 points of damage, then yes, combat will be over. And no, I'm not kidding. We're gonna be here forever, friends.
Please tell me he doesn't have actually 500 hit points.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's fine. We can beat it.
Okay, so
This man from Japan.
there's part 1 and see that's -4 for the so decent-ish 17.
Is your
plus-
sneak attack doubled?
I don't. Is a sneak attack doubled on crit? I don't think it is.
I'll do a quick search real quick.
I think it might be, but it's hard to tell. Oh, also, real quick, just for flavor texture, every so often since you guys have been here, you do see like these tiny, lizard-like creatures with
Apparently, any dice that are part of an attack's damage are rolled again on a crit. So
Okay,
since
so that's-
sneak attack are dice, they are considered part crit roll or crit rollable.
Okay, so that's an extra 46 damage.
Jesus. I've been outrogued.
Well, then again, Cody's an assassin. That's why.
Mhm.
But
hmm
all right, so
Mhm.
total damage. How much is that?
Let's see, 28, 9 is 37.
Oh my days!
That's over 40 damage.
So another 8 is 45 damage.
45 damage. Jesus Christ! I thought here having this enemy would be cool, but no. Cody just 5-shot it.
Assassins,
5 of
man.
which is fire, if that matters at all.
Sadly, no. Alrighty, that's the end of your
Is
turn.
it dead?
No, it wants to
Is
eat
it-
you though, Pippers. Only you.
Is it? Does it look bloody?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the rest of my movement to step out of the way. I guess I could disengage as a bonus action, but oh no,
You want to
Wait.
flex on me? Okay.
I don't have to disengage as a bonus action because of mobile, so instead I'm going to dodge as a bonus action. Just in case it wants revenge.
Okay.
If it survives,
Right. Okay.
Well, its turn is immediately next, so.
Right. Nice initiative order. This thing. Actually, give me a quick second.
I'm bluffing.
At first, I thought when Fable made that sound, I thought of these snail phones from One Piece. But good drink.
Bluffing. Quack, 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 quack.
Okay. It's actually going to go after Miss Anne.
What?
What?
Why?
Sure.
There's a specific reason for that.
Oh, did I have time to mage armor?
Yes, you did, Miss Anne.
Forgot to say it.
Is it because she's a magic caster?
It eats brains.
It eats magic. It's a destroyer of magic.
No, no, no.
What about
no, no.
Dashai?
She's in the air. Same with Webby.
Oh, shit.
It's the
Well,
same-
I would have put Webby down, kind of, or she can just let go or whatever, I guess, on her turn.
Right. So here's 2 attacks.
Come at me,
Let know.
bro.
Come at me, bro. All right, Anne. What's your
14.
14? Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
didn't even count the mage armor. 15.
Okay, a 16 will hit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think I made a mistake. Okay.
Cast shield. Oh, wait. Right.
Mistakes were made.
Right. Livia. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no.
You guys are gonna hate me for this, so please bear with me.
You always say that.
Yeah, no, I mean it this time though.
We won't hate you. We might
Lord
be.
Humblebee is starting to open a portal.
No,
We might.
no,
We might be
okay, fine.
emotional, but
But you know, Frank
Oh,
forget
good.
it. It misses its attack on. It chooses to miss its attack on Livia. Just for
No,
that
no,
one.
no, 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 no.
Too late. It self destructs,
No.
killing only itself.
No.
Fine, you meanie. Damn.
it's okay. We can take it. We can take it.
Yeah.
Livia can take it, I guess.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. Anyway.
Man.
Oh my god.
Wah!
Anyway, Livia, you take 22 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
Ouchies.
Yeah, and because you failed your constitution, you gain 1
I'll
point of
probably
exhaustion.
have temporary hit points, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you would definitely have temporary hit points.
That's 12.
Yes.
You said 31, right? No, 20. What?
22. 22.
22.
Yes, please don't add. Please don't add more. That actually will scare me.
Right.
And
But you said
not
she
bad.
also gains like a level of exhaustion.
yes, because you failed the
Yeah, that's
constitution, you gain a level of exhaustion.
Is there a place I can count
Oh,
exhaustions?
it's a bonus feature under the cogs. If you can turn it
Okay.
on,
Okay,
it's
okay.
let me see where it is located.
Blah 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 blah.
On the right.
It's yeah, right hand side. Exhaustion
Oh,
tracker. Near the-
exhaustion tracking on.
yeah, yeah.
But then,
and then they'll open up a box underneath your
Okay.
hit dice,
haha.
which you can use the
One.
yeah, and it'll show you what
Yeah,
you're limited by.
that's cool.
Mhm.
Okay, second attack, go.
Fine, Miss Anne. Jesus Christ. Okay.
It's gonna be a natural 20.
Don't jinx it.
It was a 21. It was not close to a natural 20, but it was a 21.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay, you take another point of not okay. Oh my god. Give me a sec.
Does you have to make another Constitution save?
Yes, you have to make another Constitution save.
Well,
Oh boy!
Uh,
Oh boy!
Right. So you take another 22 points of piercing damage,
Jesus.
and you take another point of exhaustion. You are now 2 points of exhaustion.
Damn,
Wow.
mosquito.
Okay,
And the stuff in the desert here just is nasty.
right?
This desert really hates her.
She's gonna live somewhere very cold in the future.
The frozen north with the dwarves is looking pretty nice right now.
She's gonna move to Canada.
Yeah. She's just gonna date the dwarf with a very big beard and some like coat with that plaid Canadian thing.
Moved to
Ooh.
Yeti country, but it's called Sasquatchewan. I'm sorry.
No, not going there.
I'm sorry.
Did not have a good experience with a guy from there.
Oh,
dear.
okay. I apologize. I just tried to.
No,
play with the first
it's a really nice place though. I would go back anytime. There was some nice people there.
And
Other
there's a place
story.
called Picatone.
Okay, if you ladies are done with your chicken talk, please help save Ed.
Baka!
Further text.
No, it only has two, Ed. It only has two. No,
Layer action.
Lair action. What do you
I'm
think I'm
gonna-
throwing at you?
I'm gonna go over here. I don't suppose I have to worry about. I got pack tactics on, so pretty much I don't have to worry about that. Short bow, Petiu. Petiu. Does that
Nice.
Petiu work?
A
Oh wait, no, 27.
Will, yeah, 27 will definitely put you.
I literally said I have pack tactics and forgot I had pack tactics.
Not even a second later.
I
Yeah.
forgot what it did.
18.
Yeah, that will
Nice.
Nice, very nice. I love the fact that Anne wants this thing to have not Slayer actions. Jesus.
And I am going to bonus action dodge
Okay, very nice.
and free action pee myself after seeing that.
Alright. Oh, by the way, when it did bite into Livia, it did kind of secrete this weird
Ew.
from its hand claw maul. What is it called? It's called a maul blade. It secreted this ichor from it. That's what's making her exhausted. Also, just real quick, Cody, the amount of damage you did it made it go down to 69 damage, like health. No lie.
Oh, giggity!
I just thought you would enjoy that. Alrighty.
Nice.
Alright, Pippers, that's it for you. Lucian
Yep.
Merciless Amore.
Marcellus.
Alright, Lucy Marcellus Sammanoma.
But
I don't know.
Lucian Chicken Marcella.
Chicken
Name
Marcella.
is Inigo Montoya.
Prepare to die.
Let's see. Lucian is going to I'm thinking. He's going to fire a couple blasts at it to draw its attention,
Mhm.
and hopefully hit it. I'm hoping.
Go for it.
Bonus action. Hexblade curse it first, though.
Go for it, my dude.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna put the sad boy hour face on it.
yeah, Hexblade damage, blasting. Oof. 15.
That will miss, sadly.
God damn it. I'm using my inspiration to hit this thing.
Okay.
16.
Sadly will miss.
What? Well, that was a fucking waste.
It will just miss, I'm afraid.
See, this is why I need my charisma point back.
Keep complaining! I'm trying! It's not my fault, you guys...
And roll 20 keeps fucking me over. Lucy's just kind of like ah, and this guy like over here. It's just kind of just run this way.
If I could, I would. If I could, Lucian, I would cast Polymorph on you, turn you into a kobold, and then you have pack tactics.
I don't know if that's how it works, but okay.
I think Polymorph you can only turn into like a beast.
Probably. Yeah. I think you
So I could make-
polymorph, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, like I could probably turn him into like a sheep or something.
Just like in World of Warcraft. Oh well. Miss Livia, your turn.
She will try to extract name as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So wisdom save of 16.
His name is Clank Clank. The son of Clink Clank.
It got a 9.
Great.
Its name, whenever you like, as soon as you try to hear the name, it just sounds like static in your head. But the closest thing you can think of is dust.
Okay.
So that's the name,
And
dust.
I'm gonna use devastation. So he has disadvantage on his spell save. And I'm gonna blight the ass of that bitch.
Damn, Miss Ed, you are spaghetti right now.
I have no clue why.
I
but
think
for-
blight in the ass is just called diarrhea.
No, it's called epic
Hot.
diarrhea. That is what that is.
Hot wing diarrhea.
Oh god. Anyway,
AKA anal wreckage.
Constitution
I thought-
disadvantage.
some reason I thought the creature's
I
name was
really rolled poorly.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm
I've lied
sorry,
two
Miss Ann,
seconds.
but even with disadvantage, he got an 18.
Oh.
I'm
Dang.
gonna die.
15 damage.
It takes a total of 15 necrotic damage. Let me just say something real quick.
Oh, man.
Don't
It
worry.
heals him.
No. I just wanted to see if maybe he was resistant or something. I just wanted
Yeah,
to be fair to him.
that's
But no,
fine.
it takes a total of 15 damage because sadly it succeeded, I'm afraid.
Sebastian, hold me.
That's it.
Alrighty. Webigail, you are let go from Dushtshy's hands. Maybe, I don't know, I think. And then you're able to do your not so epic but yet still somewhat cool looking superhero landing.
Strike it on the way down, Webby. Strike it on the way down. Cleave it in two. Scream the battle cry of your people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at. I'm trying to look something up.
Cue Hobbit music.
Fear movement. As a bonus action while I'm raging. Okay, so I can't do that yet. All right, so I'm gonna rage, and then I'm going to All right, here's a semantics question. If I was to shove Livia away from it, would it get an attack of opportunity on her?
No, because that is force movement. If you do force movement against a creature, it doesn't count for attack of opportunity.
Okay.
If I believe
So,
that's the rule.
Doesn't
Yep.
take an action to shove.
well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As long if it's the creature moves by its own will, then it's an opportunity. But if the creature itself is moved by another force, there is no opportunity attack.
Okay. Because if that wasn't the case, I was going to run away and take its opportunity attack, and then come back and push Livia. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so bonus action to rage, and then I'm gonna rage shove Livia out of this space.
I would say, Livia, give me a. If you want to contest it, then that would be a strength. But because you have 2 points of exhaustion, I doubt you'll be able to beat Webby's
Yeah.
strength. So yes,
I don't think I need to roll that.
yes, Livia, you're
So
pushed
it's a-
away.
So it's a raging Webby covered in cactus thorns, screaming.
Do I take damage from that?
Probably like a point or two from the small
Oh, shit.
cactus thing.
Alright.
Honestly, not that bad. It could have been worse, but yeah.
If I could have dual cast, I would have done lay on hands as I shoved you, but
But yes, Livia, you're pushed at least 10 feet away because I'm assuming Webby would have pushed you really hard. So yeah, you're pushed 10 feet away in any direction you choose. There you go.
then I will occupy this space. Or no, wait, hang on. I'm gonna occupy this space
Okay.
because then it has to take an attack from me if it continues to go after her.
Okay.
Or if it goes after
Aiming the
me.
map. Well,
what if
you're
it goes
not
after
hurt,
me?
so fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
If you get
Ow.
hurt, I'll come shove you too. It's fine.
I mean, I can cast shield, so I should be okay.
Oh god. So,
Wow.
So mean.
I can't heal, but I can disengage you. That was what my thought process was there to shove you.
Hey, Sabby.
Ooh, this is a pretty serpent. Anyway, right. Webby, that's the end of your turn, I'm assuming.
Yep. Rage, disengage.
Yeah, because I know that when it comes to having 2 attacks, you can use one to grapple, but yeah, I think shove doesn't exactly count that way, like when it comes
Nope.
to grappling, sadly.
Yeah.
It
No,
has to
that's fine.
be-
That was me not being a healer, but trying to say. I mean, I guess I could have like fed her a potion or something. Probably would have been smarter, but it's Webby, so.
Yeah, I gotcha. Heat
Yeah.
of the moment kind of thing, gotcha. But yes, Dust Shy. The ever so lovely, it's your turn.
Man, you yeeted Livia 15 feet away.
This tiny little halfling just
Just pick her up like.
covered.
It's gonna be
covered
kind of
in
like
cactuar thorns.
gonna be like that Joe Cat video with the barbarian. You grow like 6 feet tall and like a million muscles.
I did.
I dig it.
I will say Webby. I'm going to retcon and say Webby yelled yeet.
Yeet.
My God.
Yes.
Don't yell the yeet. Anyway, Dust Shy, please save us all from this madness.
I'm gonna save Livia. I'm gonna fly over here and use my grappling hook to grab her and pull her into the air.
Oh, how high are you in the air, by the way?
I would probably say. How long is the rope? You would say, kind of thing.
I'm Batwoman.
Roxy would have made it at least 25 feet long, just in case.
Okay, then I probably would have been 20 feet, and then when Webby jumped down,
Okay.
so I'd probably fly that way, grab Livia, and pull her up.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Livia is flying from every direction. Oh my
Right.
god.
And then I assume that'd be my action, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'll heal her with blah 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 blah.
I love how you're all trying to make sure Livia doesn't die, and Anne's just like, multi-attack.
And then you find out that creature's got like a bionic commando arm, just extends out.
Oh my god, that would be so scary, Kyle.
Oh my God.
That would be so scary.
Stretch Armstrong, bitch.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm not.
Okay, there you go. That's the end of your turn?
Yep.
The Warforged not really being able. The Warforged not really being able to speak or say much is going to run up here and try to fight the creature. To try to help out because he's a bro like that.
Bro.
Man. Bro.
Pippers is all like, haha, now there's only 2 spellcasters on the ground. Oh shit.
Now there's only 2 spellcasters on the ground.
And one of them is you.
Yep. Yeah, my 3 levels of artificer.
Thank you. Alright, first attack will miss. Sadly, it got a 12. Second attack, it got an 18. This gonna hit it for 11 points of damage. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Mucho nice.
Yes, mucho nice.
Muy gusta.
Right, next initiative order. Ink.
Fuck him up. Sneak attack that bastard.
Call him a potato. Tell him his mom smells of like. Tell him his mom's a hamster and his father smells of elderberries.
Pack tactics. Oh.
Actually, that would be an advantage because you are a rogue and sneak attack. No, wait, no, that would be sneak attack, not advantage.
Oh, wait. Hold on. But I am flanking. With
well,
Webby.
we don't really.
We
I
do
don't
that.
really. I don't really do flanking in my game.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mhm.
Ink
Yeah,
makes
I
a
was-
sad face and then steps away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I used to do pack tactics all the time. I'm flanking all the time, but I advantage was a bit too overpowered, especially if there's tons of enemies killing the players. So I just made it a +2.
Yeah, actually, we can do that here, but even with a +2, it won't hit. I'm afraid. We'll try it for
Oh.
next combat. We can try that out. See how you guys like the whole flanking thing. Anyway, this creature, seen as almost dead, it's going to attack the Gear Forge because it is going to win one way or the other.
Nom, nom, nom.
Oh my god, those both hit. Oh no.
I take it this thing looks like a Digimon.
Not really. It wishes Digimon is not that dark.
Okay.
Oh god. And with that, the Gear Forge is dead.
Oh dear.
It was basically a machine, right? It wasn't like a living creature.
Actually, you've met Solar. I mean, you've met Sid Meier. It's
Didn't-
kind of alive.
Yeah,
Okay.
didn't
Well,
we
I
just
mean,
do that?
spell wise, is it alive? Like, could I use
Revivify.
It's a constant. I'll get back to you on that. Anyway,
Get back
And-
in a minute.
Pippers has mending.
anyway,
I don't think that.
it as soon
I
as
don't.
Oh,
you
shit.
see the creature bite into it, the Gear Force didn't say anything, but you do hear one last thing. Those that are close by, that you can hear it say, "I failed you, Master," and it dies. And yeah, and now Pippers, your turn.
Well, that was disheartening. Um, short bow.
Short bow.
20.
20 will definitely hit, Mr. Pippers.
20.
Oh my god, you're mad.
2020.
Yeah. Oh my god. The year we all die. Okay,
Only good thing to come out of 2020.
right? That's
Oh.
it's the end of your turn, Mr. Pippers.
Bonus action dodge.
Okay.
Wait.
Yes.
Would I be able to drink one of my elixirs?
Yeah, it potions and stuff I consider a bonus action for yourselves, but if you're feeding it to somebody, it's an action.
I drink one of my elixirs because I am scared.
I'm
I now. Oh, this is actually probably the best one. I now have a speed of 40 for the next 10 minutes. Oh no, for the next hour.
Okay, Lucy, your turn.
Alrighty. I guess I will. Since I can't seem to hit worse shit, how about
Sorry.
I try to make this thing just do something that automatically hits. I'm going to. But no, if he succeeds on that, he won't take any damage. I guess in this case, I will use Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay.
And cast it at second level.
Okay.
So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. What is your spell DC?
Well, it used to be.
Oh my god! I will take more from you.
It's a 15.
I'm gonna take more from you, Mister.
Oh, whoops! And there's no heck. Oh wait, no, he does take the hexblade damage on that too. So
You got it.
Since it's
How do you want to do it?
Basically just since this thing apparently was very adamant at attacking Livia and clearly did a nasty number on her, he's just gonna make the whispers just become louder and louder and louder, and as this thing's running away, clutching its head, screaming whatever language it screams in, before its head finally just erupts
Okay.
with my hexblade curse damage.
Right. And with that, you have failed my puzzle. Hooray! I'm
Olivia's
kidding.
It
dead.
failed.
No, no, I'm kidding. You got.
I mean, we did technically
I mean,
consider
I
the
mean, Cars
construct.
doesn't like it when I say you solve my puzzles. So I'm trying something new.
Lucian's ain't gonna go cast mending on the Warforge.
Is
Or
it dead or is it knocked out?
It's dead. It appears to have been bitten in half by this creature.
Was the creature? I don't know if I missed it. Was it also Warforged or was it
It's
just
a
a creature?
it's the other creature that was helping you is called a Gear Forge, but they're essentially the cheaper version of a Warforge.
Okay, no,
Gosh.
sorry, I meant the creature we were fighting.
Oh no, it was a strange thing. The closest thing you can probably think of because your mind can't wrap itself around its surroundings. Livia would know this to be an aberration. The way it's designed, the way it attacked, and the fact that she couldn't read its name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
so,
it's the same day from the Goblin Village, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a couple hours later.
Shit, I can't revive it.
I I I I
Guys, I feel really exhausted.
I
I don't. As I just run around you guys in a complete circle, a la Sonic the Hedgehog.
was ever like you can hear the creature just basically says I have failed mission.
Oh, it's still alive. I'm gonna heal it.
I mm,
I'm gonna
systems 2
cast.
damage cannot repair itself. It'll kind of
Can
like try to hold out its hand for one of you.
can Pippers at least try to see if he can tinker around and try to repair something? Maybe see if
Give
he
me a tinker's check or a straight up intelligence, or like your tinker swole with intelligence.
tinker still intelligence.
Mhm.
Guidance.
Okay,
Mm,
it's gonna be high, my guy. You need that good guidance.
I'm gonna inspire him.
Okay, inspire him.
okay.
He's just Lucian's gonna call the Pippers. Pippers, you're brilliant. You know how to mess with these things and how to fix them. I believe in you. You can do this.
Says me out. Okay.
It's just-
D8.
Yep, a D8 for you.
Okay. Roll high. I rolled high.
23.
okay. Give me a second. The creature holds you close, like puts his hand on you, Pippers, and says, I please save my master," and it slowly starts to shut down. And right as that happens, Pippers, you know that Rotzi told you that some creatures like constructs and stuff have a eternal core that's their power source, so to speak. As soon as that happens, you pretty much take out your tools and open up the chest plate to see that the power core is slowly dying. You know that it is possible to save it. You're just gonna have to either pump in some magic or try to find a battery for it, so to speak, in the battery form.
Okay. Battery. I. What do I even have for this right now to bring him back?
Lucian's gonna kind of come up. It's like, uh, like Pippers. What do you need? What do you need help with?
This is going to be incredible. This is actually an incredibly stupid thought in my head. You can say no to this, Fable.
Mm-hmm.
I do have that one thing that freaking arc reactor I made that lets me use absorb elements.
You can, if you want to ask one of your teammates to put an element in it, you can use that as a battery for this thing, at least for now.
Oh,
I can tell you how to make a battery, but it would be totally metagaming because Webby would have no idea.
yeah.
This
This is magical battery too. So
Also, I do want to say this: I technically don't have the spell prepared for the day.
Lucian can cast Dragon's Breath and do electrical damage.
Yeah, but it's only if Fable is okay with the idea that even if I don't have her prepared, we could probably use it as long as I can't actually use it for an attack. It's up to Fable.
Well, technically, I like to imagine that because not Warfare, sorry, artificers, spells and stuff do come from objects. I would imagine you do have it on you. and I will let it go for now, but just promise me you won't actually use it to attack.
Isn't absorb elements just a reaction?
It's a reaction, yes, but I have to have the spell prepared, and I did not have it prepared for the day.
Okay, but I mean, it's not really an attack. I mean, true, you can then use the damage you absorbed into an attack, but
yeah, but as I said, I don't have it prepared, and also I would say if Fable allows this, I will actually, until I make another one, which I think I will say maybe takes me a few days to do, I will lose access to the spell. How about that for a compromise?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So
also, this if you're going to use Dragon's Breath with electricity, I'm very glad you did because I have a great because now I'm going to do something funny.
Okay, so Lucian would be one to do that. He'll just use his helmet, which allows him to cast a spell. And we'll just basically pump in as much electrical breath into this as he needs to.
But you still have to hit me. This is gonna hurt.
He can just true.
He'll be fine. He has 54 HP.
Alright, so
Dush, I am afraid that it's a construct, so your preserved life doesn't work.
Yeah, I just read that and I was like, damn it.
I'm sorry.
Alright, here we go.
Well, I'm gonna fly Olivia to the ship, I think, since she's exhausted, and see if we can get her to rest.
Okay.
There's 10.
I just.
Whoa.
What shit?
Okay, and I take the thing and I just slam it right in there. And if this, my first question before I ask, because I have an idea of what I would like to happen, if it's possible, would that be the last thing I would have to do? Would I have to connect any wires or anything like that?
It does look like due to the damage, you probably would have to connect a couple wires here and there, but with your Tinker's tools, you would know how to do it.
Okay. I do that, and on the very last one, like all the electricity goes through it, and I go, and then boom, I fly 20 feet back.
Oh shit!
Sorry, I got very loud there. I apologize.
Oh no, it's just the thought, just picturing that in my head. It's like, oh fuck, ouch.
And it's at nighttime, so you can kind of somewhat see a skeleton like you do in the cartoons and stupid stuff. So he goes flying backward.
I can imagine, like, about a mile away, there's like a lizard that looks into the corner, looks and sees like this giant like flash of lightning and off in the distance.
So yeah,
once again, I got really loud again once, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
Also, Pippers, when you open your mouth, a puff of smoke literally comes out.
If I thank God I don't have hair. I'd have a bad hair day.
Oh wait, no.
2.21 gigawatts.
So now that we've done that, I can tell you that all you needed to do was pour some acid in like a bucket and melt some of our copper coins and make a wire.
Oh my god!
But we didn't have time. He was fading fast.
How pure does the copper have to be? Because like we're talking really good, then we're gonna have to get some old pennies.
No, it doesn't have to be that pure. It's just the less pure it is, the more likely it is to catch on fire.
Okay, so we could probably use the new pennies, Josh.
That's good to know.
But the problem is they might catch fire now.
Excellent.
Oh my god. Okay, but no, enough talk about engineering and making copper wire out of pennies. Jesus. Okay. Right. Lucian, since you Webby and Ink see this, but the once fading glow of the orb starts to glow even brighter and brighter. As you guys did it.
Yay!
You guys saved this Greyforge's life. Although, sadly, his body is still broken, and you don't have the right parts to fix it. But you have preserved and saved its life. You did it, my guys.
Webby's gonna heave a heavy sigh and mutter under her breath, "There goes my torso."
Webby! Webby!
Can I ask a question? I took 10 damage from the lightning. How much damage do I take from being electrocuted and flying 20 feet in the air?
Oh my god.
You'll live, maybe.
Okay.
I-
believe it's...
I'll be fine.
Okay, how does fall damage work again? It's like...
1d6 for every 10 feet.
Okay, so you're gonna take 2d6 for the fall damage. It's probably gonna be like 2 damage, knowing my luck. Oh wait, never mind.
Jeez.
Alright, as
Hurt
for
me,
the
Dungeon Daddy.
Stop saying that. And you take 8 points of damage for the lightning from being electrocuted. Good thing you weren't wearing any metallic armor, because that would have probably been doubled, given the fact that metal's a conductor.
Let's see, what do I have? I have studded leather armor, which does have metal rivets.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, but the metal isn't touching you though. It's
No,
the leather.
That's true.
And the leather would absorb. Yeah.
It would have to be like chainmail or heavy armor, stuff like that for the conduction. So you're fine. So yeah, you take a total of 18 points of damage just for that one trick you did.
Lucian's just gonna run over like, Pippus, are you okay? Look, how many fingers am I holding up?
What the hell are fingers?
Oh God! Oh, by the gods! Oh, Lucian's just gonna kind of pick him up and just kind of pat him and get, just kind of like clean him off, make sure he's okay. It's like, oh, Pippus! Oh dear! Oh, come on, stay with me now. Stay with me.
Are you my mommy?
He puts on a gas mask and everything.
This is kind of just like, really? No, I am not your mommy, and I'm not your father. I am your friend. Your
Yeah.
your sidekick. Your master detective assistant.
Oh yeah. Lucian, it was weird. There was like this unicorn that came out and kicked me right in the face. What was that?
It's like, he's kind of just pat him gently on the head. It's like, there, it's okay. No, you're good. You're good. Oh
Okay.
dear.
I think I'm fine.
Just breathe and just stay calm.
I think I'm fine.
He's just gonna kind of hand him some water to hopefully clear up his head a bit.
Okay. Oh my days. Alright, so, with that, you guys want to explore a little bit? I would like to have an investigation check, please.
With guidance.
Yes, thank you very much for guidance.
Okay. And yeah, Lucian's then gonna kind of he's not gonna investigate, but he's gonna go then check on Livia, see how she's doing.
That shy flew her back to the ship.
Oh, okay.
No.
I guess he'll message then Dustshy. He's like, oh, Dustshy, hello. How is Livia? She okay?
Super exhausted. Gonna take her to bed.
Oh dear. All right. Well, if need be, I can come back and help heal her up a bit.
I'm a healer. You can relax.
All right. It's just I can get my energy back just by resting for a bit. You can't.
I got this. Relax.
All right.
Go kill the thing, the creature.
It's. Oh, right. The creature is dead now, and Pippa's managed to save the other knightly-looking one. So let Livia know.
Out of curiosity, is it basically just gonna have its upper torso, and that's all it's gonna have now, or?
It kind of got split in its what do you call it? It's the abdomen. No, that's an
Yeah,
Yep.
inside.
abdomen's the middle area,
Yeah, that
middle part of the torso.
okay. That's where it got split in two. So you are able to save the legs. It's just again, as I mentioned, you don't have the proper parts here to fully repair him or it.
But he can still. But the important thing is, it can still give a thumbs up and finger guns.
Yes, it can still give a thumbs up and finger guns. If you wanted to repair it, you would have to take it back home with you because you don't have the right parts here. You don't. You kind of do have the equipment for basic repairs, but nothing on the scale that this creature is going to need help with.
Ooh, does
Understand.
the I just realized I had an empty vial. Does the aberration like bleed or anything?
It did have this black ichor, but the more you look at it, the more it's slowly starting to dissipate really quickly. If you want to
Missed
steal
it.
some, you can.
All right, I'm gonna vial up some of that whatever that was, and then cap it and hope it doesn't disappear.
Oh,
Okay.
gross.
Okay.
I can't have empty vials. It's not allowed.
Please don't drink it.
Please don't.
Please don't.
I feel like as soon as I open it, it's just gonna disappear. But
Time to hide my vials.
Oh my god. Okay, Peppers and Ink, while you two are investigating, while you're looking around this entire building, you see that it appears to have been almost once a church-like area, a temple of some kind. You look around and you don't see much of any kind of symbols here or anything, but you could tell this place was once used to house many people here, or at least those that came to pray and worship. As you look around, you see what appears to be stairs leading downwards and upwards, but many of those staircases have been blocked off with rocks and time, as well as destruction. Sorry, did not mean to do turn order. Trying to reveal the area. That's my bad. That's my bad. I assure you. As you look around, Pippers, actually, I need you to. You can feel free to move your tokens if you guys want.
Oh, okay.
But this is what you see. This entire place. I know it has like small trees and stuff, but it's. I couldn't find a desert temple that I liked, so this is the best. But yes, you do see staircases
Jeez.
that appear to be leading up, as though at one point this did have a a higher elevation, but due to time and whatever happened here, it's gone forever now.
And look at all these weird green rocks.
Yes, there's moss that grows in the desert. You butt.
Desert moss. The deadliest of mosses.
Darn it, Kyle. Darn you, Kyle. Right.
That's pretty funny.
Right. All right. As you look around, I need you to make me a dex save, Pippers.
Oh shit.
Don't worry. It's not a fireball. Because I feel like that's what everyone assumes whenever you hear dex save. You assume
Oh,
fireball.
I was thinking pitfall trap or spike pit.
Natural 19, yo.
Alrighty. You okay?
Ah.
All right, Pippers. Right where you're about to step, you basically see that there's a crumbling floor, like the floor of the ground. It starts to begin
There's a
to
what?
crumble there, where you're standing.
You,
Right
you
about here?
kind of disappeared on me. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, it's okay. When you're standing around here, you see that the floor is almost collapsed into itself. You stop yourself before falling into the hole.
That would have been bad.
Using your dark vision, you see that it's about possibly 10 to 20 feet down, and it appears that there seems to be something down there. Not like humanoid or rats or something, but furniture and stuff like that.
Furniture.
The furniture moving.
No, it's literally it's broken furniture. It's not allowed to move. And no, you're not
Is
the
it-
wizard, so you can't fireball it.
is it a brave little toad?
Yes, it's a brave little toaster.
I.
Hmm.
You know, the saddest part is I feel like for me, like just with Pipper's luck, all in general, he avoids that, but then he just lands on the one spot that just collapses right underneath him. Just It's a cartoon.
Skillfully dodge it and like fall. Oh.
Do I see like a safe place to? Do I see a safe place to go down there?
By the looks of it, it does seem to be. It does seem to be the only way to go down there. Would probably be tying the rope up here and slowly making your way down that way. As I mentioned, there are staircases leading downwards, but many of them have been filled up with rubble, as well as dirt and time.
Basically, nature retaking.
Yes,
Okay.
essentially like that.
Okay.
But from what you can see,
I
it does look to be relatively safe. All you gotta do is just find a safe way down.
okay.
Hmm.
I cast message on Lucian and tell him what I just found.
Okay. Lucian will reply like, "Oh, good find, Pippers. I'll be over there quickly. Be careful not to fall down there by accident. I'll see if Webley or Ink maybe has some rope or something that we can use to get down." And he'll inform the others.
Like that furniture is just making me suspicious for
It's
some reason.
broken furniture. It's literally
It's a
old
chair.
and full
It's a
of
chair.
dirt and full of dust, Pippers. I promise you.
It's a chair, man. It's a chair.
I know. I know.
When did we become so distrusting of Fable?
Right? I don't understand. I promise.
I think it's my own fault because I literally one of my games I said there's a bunch of crates in that alleyway with gold, and then one player shot the crate and it bled.
Oh my god, Kyle, that is creepy.
Holy shit!
They were mimics.
Oh my god.
It was kind of funny. They thought there was one mimic, so they surrounded it, not realizing there were 3 more hiding in the alley.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
I don't know if I could ever use a mimic, mostly because I don't know if I'll do it proper justice, but I promise you, Kyle, it's just
Hey.
broken furniture.
Now it makes it even more suspicious.
No, you know I would not. I give up. I give up.
I know.
give up. No, I'm tired. I quit. I quit being the DO5 ever.
Okay.
5
It's
ever.
Oh my god, I just had an idea for a new character to have a mimic on a chain, like a chain chomp.
Oh my god, Lil Sane actually showed me a picture of a cobalt like that. It was adorable.
I think I saw the same picture.
But yes, would you all like to go? I hate you, Kyle.
I will go down into it. I will find a rope to tie down to go down there.
Into the murder hole! Yay!
Okay.
If you want, I am also in another game. I also have a pet mimic too, but it's in the shape of a coin, and it makes adorable sounds like. That's all it does.
Alright,
And
fine,
it
you
eats-
get a pet mimic.
And it eats pocket lint.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Alright, so those of you going down here, this is the map you see. I know all you see is this so far, but this is the area you see so far, Mr. Pippers.
I see the blackness of my soul. Oh wait, no, there it is.
Alright, yep. There you go. Whoever's going down there, feel free to put down your token as well. Miss Livia is taking a sleepy sleep.
Since I'm kind of I dropped a little bit of health, so I feel like I'm a little bit extra cautious. I take out Sexy Drider Girlfriend, turn her into a megaphone, say something into it, put the megaphone up to my ear, and he yells out, "Stop feeling so hurt!" right in my ear, and I cast Healing Word.
I'll move your
I
token.
think I just dropped my token in the black on accident, and I can't
Yes.
see it, and I don't want to put 2.
Yes, you put your token in the abyss. Webby, You are now dead. Please roll up a new character.
Sweet.
Ah,
No, never mind. You're happy
It's
about it,
time
no.
for
Oh,
Dave
sweet.
Wendy's.
no!
Oh my! You know what? No, live. Ed and you aren't allowed backup characters because I know you're gonna hurt me.
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
still,
I
I'm
got
still
not
just
only
waiting on the wings with my bagpiping.
not only got 6 health, I also got 7 sneak health. Aw, yeah.
Aw, ye-
Sneaky heels.
I snuck some extra HP to me when the DM wasn't looking.
wow, rude.
Ha
Alright, but yeah, Ink, you're gonna go down with them or no?
Yeah, I will.
Alright, feel free to put your token. I revealed more of the map for you all, so that way you don't feel claustrophobic or anything.
Thank you
fine.
very much.
I'm a tiny boy.
Alright, so as you continue to explore the map, you probably will come to this room where you see this. It's a room with a chest inside of it. Feel free to move your tokens, my dudes.
Hmm.
There's no traps,
I
Peppers.
I still want to investigate the room,
Okay, go for it.
just to be sure.
Webby's inside the room already.
Guidance?
You can
Let
you
me-
can add your guidance, yes.
16.
You don't see a trap. Boom, fireball.
Okay.
I'm kidding. No. But no, there appears to be no traps whatsoever.
It's just a box.
It's just a box.
I poke the box with my rapier.
It bleeds. Tell me something.
I-
Do you bleed?
I
No.
bleed a lot. I bleed a lot despite I have a tiny little body.
Kaya, that's so sad.
What direction is the chain on the box facing?
Oh my god. I hate you guys so much.
I know you guys play Dark Souls, so I know you get that.
I know, I get it, you butt. No. Anyway, yes, you poke the box, nothing seems to happen.
I investigate to see if there's any traps on the box.
Okay, give me another investigation check, please.
Guidance.
Oh, also, there is another door at the end of the hall if you guys would like to check it out as well.
Yeah, Lucian will go check out that one while they're busy with that one. It's like,
Webby
Stay safe.
Webby's going to search for any like secret panels in the room.
Okay, give me an investigation, Miss Webby.
Lucian's.
Can I get advantage for currently being under prolonged acupuncture?
No! Why are you under prolonged acupuncture? You...
Oh shit! I actually rolled pretty good.
Alright,
You did.
I would like okay. I would like both Lucian and Pippers to roll me a 1d12, please.
Wait, why me?
Oh, alright. Because we're gonna investigate the other room. There's some boxes there if you wanted to check them out.
Oh, he was just seeing what was in the room. He wasn't gonna enter it.
Okay.
He just went kind of looks like looks like there are boxes over here, and maybe another doorway. I'm not sure.
Alright. Pippers, you find this.
Oh,
No. It's actually good.
oh,
No, Pippers.
oh, shit!
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Well, I didn't find anything in this box. Pulls out bag of holding.
Damn,
Mm-hmm.
we're rich. We're rich.
Remember,
Woo!
remember
see,
what
well,
Garrett
Webby
said.
was looking for secret doors, so she probably didn't see you if you pocketed all.
I'm not gonna pocket it. I am not a dick. I am not gonna do that.
Webby, you do find
just
the
like-
door, but it's not too. It's not like anything. It's just there.
It's not
But
hidden.
if it's possible, I am gonna put it in the bag of holding.
All right. If you want, you can add it to the party fund. If you want, just to make it easier, so you can split it up at a later time. You do
Yep,
have.
unless-
You all have access to that.
Unless Ink is gonna try to steal it from me, from the looks of it.
Hey, Peppers, what you got there?
God.
Ah!
Why you like this, Cody? Why you gotta eat your bite?
I released the skunk spray that all kobolds secretly have when they're terrified.
Ew, that's gross.
I don't
No.
have a nose.
Webby bottles some of it up.
Ew, both of you, gross.
So
I am sleep
so
deprived.
Webby
It's making
found
me
this other
loopy.
door.
All right, you're moving to the door.
No, she found this other door through her amazing investigative prowess of finding secret doors.
Yes, you did.
Okay, yeah, she'll just go through it. She's just gonna open it and walk right through.
Okay, as soon as you do, you see a figure clad in black with a mask on his head, like on his face. I mean, he sees you and says, "Hello. This has been a long time since I've seen a halfling or small child. How may I be of assistance?"
You're not wrong on both parts.
Yes, so we're just here to totally not steal everything from your house.
Oh, that is fine. As he says that, he removes the one mask and he puts on another mask. And this time, a feminine voice appears. She's like, "Oh dear, that's fine. Feel free to take whatever you want. We are not really of needing of this anymore. You have others. Do not worry. We will not hurt you, but we have no reason to."
Who's talking? Oh,
And
You
like
just-
the mask changes to a different one where you hear a small child. Do you have any toys? Any friends?
Webby is going to freak the fuck out and run out screaming.
The mask changes to the male voice again. I assure you, it's fine.
She's gone. Just screaming the whole way out.
I assured her everything would be fine, but it's fine. Very well, back to my
Mostly
work.
because I just watched Split and I think this guy's going to be a murderer.
He's gonna be in your room? What?
He's gonna be a murderer.
I heard in your
Murderer.
room. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
No.
Right. It's like, he slowly walks up to the door where you are, Pip. It's just like, forgive me. I apologize. I might have scared off your friend. I am. Well, if you care for such introductions, my name is Pinwheel. Pleasure to meet you. And he bows.
Pleasure to meet you.
Feel free to take whatever you require. It is of no need for me. After all, what is the point of this? And the mask changes. Right, back to cleaning this place. And it just walks away.
Lucian's gonna kind of come in after hearing Webby's screaming and running. Like,
Did you find anything in that room over there?
I have not checked the boxes over there yet, but
There is someone walking around. Didn't see. Don't know what it is, but it keeps changing masks, keeps changing voices, and it's kind of freaking me out.
he's kind of like, okay. Well, why don't you check out this room here? I'll help you look. Then we can go see what this talking mask thing is. Ink, can you go after Webby? Make sure that she's okay,
I imagine.
and try to remove those damned cactus needles.
Oh, right.
Use that stealth check on that shit.
Right, before I forget, the creature apparently what appears to have 6 arms, almost like in a pinwheel fashion, 2 pointing up, 2 pointing in the middle, and 2 pointing down. Each mask is on its face. Every time the voice changes, the mask changing the direction as to where the face would be, like kind of like down. Do you understand?
Oh,
yeah, we are in Dark Souls.
Thank you, Chris. You got it.
I'm not gonna lie. I just quick backstory. when I was a kid, I snuck out of bed and watched my dad watch an old movie that had something of that particular description, and it stabbed an old man in the back. So for like a couple of years, I kept having like nightmares that the thing was hiding in the stairway to the attic.
Oh
It's
my
giving me
God.
flashbacks.
Was it
You know that-
Cemetery?
No,
Oh,
it was the. I didn't find out until years later when the movie was on Netflix, and I just watched it completely by random, and I just realized that was the scene, but it was the 1940 film Thief of Baghdad, which was part of the inspiration for the movie Aladdin. But I am literally having flashbacks to that.
I just want to point out that by saying that this pinwheel from Dark Souls, that does nothing to make it any less creepy, because even though it's the easiest boss in the games,
It's
to
also
the-
one
the
of the
lore-
saddest, though, when you think
the
about
lore
it,
behind it is nuts. Yeah,
right?
it's where
I
don't know the
he
lore
steals
behind it.
people and tries to turn them back into his family, and he keeps killing like thousands of people just trying to recreate his wife and kid.
Shit.
Oh shit!
Yep. Dark Souls lore is nuts. I love
Yeah.
it. That's why I reference it so much in Ocraria.
So, Lucian will help Pippers investigate the room here.
hmm
See if we can find anything.
Okay.
So,
Roll me another
But-
1d12, please.
me or Lucian?
Whoever wants to.
You can,
Okay.
since I'm the one helping.
10.
Nice.
Not gonna lie, I think this is the first time I've ever rolled a D12 or D10 or D12.
D12.
Okay, this is the first time I've ever rolled D12s in my life.
Oh dang!
Never
Never played Barbarian, huh?
Never played Barbarian.
Ah.
Okay.
Not yet.
Alright, it's not as amazing as other times, but you find this as well as what appears to be a armband with silver armband with what appears to be symbols of like with two dragons on it. Okay, give me a second while I try to remember my description. I wrote it down. Let me check my notes. Right. Okay. Mhm.
Oh, go ahead. Let you do that.
Okay. It's a silver. God damn it! It's a silver embroidered armband with two dragons meeting in the middle, as well as in the middle between where the dragon's two heads meet. It has a symbol, almost a cross-like symbol, almost a symbol you see in health centers and stuff like that, in miniature hospitals and clinics.
This
I don't know
seems
what I
like
just
either
did.
of it.
But my Discord just turned into like Google Hangouts. What the fuck?
For some reason,
Oh!
you turned on video.
Yeah, you turned on video chat.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I was like, what just happened?
It was quite
Hi,
interesting
Chris's
seeing
head.
your forehead.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
forehead
you're
ceiling.
I had no idea what just happened. I was like, what is this?
Wait, I
What
just
are
realized
those?
Chris can show us the puppies this way.
Oh my! Calm
Oh, yeah, I
down,
can.
you
Aw.
puppy potato.
I
Can
love
I
puppies.
turn the camera the other way? Yes, I can.
Who doesn't love
Hang on.
puppies?
Hi, Chris.
Oh,
I guess people are allergic to dogs, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Even then,
Oh
you
my
think
God.
they still love them. Oh, look at them! Look at those beans!
yeah, I can't do good camera work because I can't turn the camera the right way.
It's
Wait, is that
okay.
it? There it is. That's better.
No. Hey.
Whoa,
So here's
there
how
we
big
go.
they are.
Oh my gosh.
And like here they are with my older dog.
Oh. Oh, I was like, why am I being manhandled? Oh,
And then
dear to
mama.
mama. Oh.
He
Yeah,
seems to
they
be
have
happy.
eyes now.
Oh, look at
Hi.
that.
Oh, cute.
This is the big boy.
Big Hercules.
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 Okay, I'm gonna get out of this so we can get back to D&D.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm good.
That was adorable, though.
That was the greatest
Yeah.
accidental thing I've ever done in Discord.
Right? That's cool. Right, Peppers, that's what you find, as well as a circular armband with the two dragons embroidered onto it.
Does it seem magical in any way?
Very much so, actually.
Oh boy! This seems a very either dust shy or Pippers related item, depending.
Yeah.
This is also what you see in case you open the door. It's more of the hall, as well as pinwheels just going back and forth around this area.
Lucian's gonna open the door. Like, look, oh, Pippa's look. It opens up into like, oh, what the fuck is that?
That's what you see. A three masked creature completely covered in a black cloak with 4 arms, with 6 arms proceeding up top, middle, and bottom. Hello. Hi. Strange. We have even more visitors. I'm afraid, my darling. Your voice changes. It's like, oh dear, and without anyone to actually be able to feed them.
Oh, no. Lucian's just like, oh, no worries. We have eaten before we came here already. Isn't that right, buddy? And Lucian's gonna put on his mask. Oh, that sure is dang right there, buddy. Yeah, we had a big hearty meal before we came here. Wasn't it tasty? Oh, he's gonna take off his mask. Oh, yes, it sure was. It was quite tasty indeed. And then he's gonna kind of like put on a kind of use prestidigitation to paint on like a symbol on his face. It's like, oh, you two are always still talking about food, food. What is this? What are you doing about food all the time? Don't you know there's more to life than just food? He's gonna kind of put the mask on. Oh, will you shut up with all that spiritual talk you're talking about there, partner?
Oh my god.
Lucian's kind of like take the mask off and clean his face up. I am so sorry about them. They are always quite bickering. But my name is Lucian Amore. Who might you be?
If they could bow, they try to, and they try to give you a bow. Like, I am Pinwheel. I am. Might you be able to help us?
Well, possibly. What is troubling you?
Many moons ago, hard to keep track of time. Me and my family were once a devout follower of Kellamore, the god of the dead. But due to my stupidity, I lost my family, and now we are forever cursed this way. Me, my husband, and my child are now one body, one soul, so to speak. There's a creature who defiled our temple. If you'd be so kind as to kill it for us, maybe that way we'd be free.
Ah, what is? Did this creature possibly look like it had a big mouth for an arm?
No, I'm afraid not. That is something entirely different. This
Ah.
creature is. I'm afraid. I'm afraid this creature is an amalgamation of all the followers who are forced into one giant bone-like monster. It is a curse upon our blight, and for years, my husband has tried to find a way to destroy it. But as you can tell, we only have so many arms. Well, we are not
Ah,
fighters, so if you would do
yes.
this, I'm sure Kelmore, if he's still around, that is, would find it in his heart to bless you or reward you in some way or another.
Yes, that might be quite possible. Though I do have a question. As you are familiar with this area, yes?
Yes.
Have you seen this man? He's a type of individual, not very unusual. I think I heard that they were called Giths. He's been in this area and has stolen something quite important to me, and has stolen from others and has cursed us as well. I was wondering if you had seen him in the area.
Mm, I know of him, yes. He tried at one point tried to kill me, steal something from me, but I am not We are cursed. There's nothing to take from us. But I
Hmm.
believe I have a map or idea as to where his lair is. Do us do do us this favor. You see, as when he wanted to say us, he kind of you can tell that there's a bit of pain in his voice when he said that. Like this specific, the husband's voice was a bit of pain. He says, "Please kill the creature, free the souls of our companions, and I will give you all the information I can. As well
Uh,
as you may take whatever riches are here in this building. We are in no need of it, and you will possibly need it more than us. Please."
That sounds like a very good arrangement. Though, of course, I will need information about this creature, though, that you wish us to dispatch, so we can properly prepare.
Very well.
I have a
Uh,
quick question.
Yes.
So you're not gonna eat us?
The child says, "No, you look all ugly. You even smell funny. You skunk. Forgive my
I
forgive my son.
I in,
He
I
does not know
insight check.
better." Okay. No, the child literally does think you smell funny. I'm not kidding.
Oh.
Forgive my child. He does not know better, but this creature, as I mentioned, it is an amalgamation of skulls, bones, everything that once lived here. We're cursed. As I mentioned, due to my stupidity, I trusted the wrong person. One of
Ah.
Dolthrot's men defiled our temple, turned me at defiled our temple, cursed all of the others into skeletons that forever wish for peace, but our God has not heard us. Either that he
He,
does not want to or he cannot.
Lucian kind of strokes his chin. Ah, minions of Gothrots, you say?
Yes.
Ah, appears they are causing trouble everywhere.
Yes, this creature is, as I as I have grown to call it, a bone swarm.
Ah,
It
how
is.
how big is this amalgamation?
Let me check out my book.
So, this is not metagaming. This is from something else. I think from Ghost of Saltmarsh, but I decided to just look up skeleton monsters just out of curiosity.
Mhm.
And there's one called the Skeletal Juggernaut. It is a huge undead, and when you reduce it to 0 hit points, it collapses and comes back as 12 skeletons ready to attack you.
Yes, that is totally what it is. I'm gonna use that now. Thank you, Kyle.
Oh, god damn it!
No, maybe later, but that sounds pretty cool, but also kind of mean. Especially since
It's
it
also
becomes 12 skeletons.
it's also a CR5.
That's makes sense. Okay. This creature.
That's all, folks.
Right. This creature. It is. Since this is amalgamation, it is about possibly 10 feet tall. It is made of the bones of many animals and our brethren who are cursed forever. At times, if you get closer to where they are, you can hear them screaming for help.
Hmm.
That's not a good prize.
Now let. Huh. So,
Yes.
about how much space does it take up in a room?
Um, it takes about 4 squares. No, he doesn't say that.
But would you say maybe like a 10-foot square space, 15-foot, 20-foot square space? Just
About a 20
just
foot square face. Square. 10 to 20.
that's, that's quite big. All right, so we might need some heavy artillery.
I assure you, I have in the years I've been able to trap it in the lower areas of this once beautiful temple. If you are required a word about room to fight it in, you will have plenty of room to fight this creature in.
Very, very well. Do you know of any vulnerabilities it might have, or defenses it can employ resistances.
It is made of bones. Oh, I imagine. Back in my youth, I used to fight skeletons with hammers. Possibly that would help.
Hmm.
As for any defenses, this creature will try to grab you and make it part of its own. At,
Ah,
at times, I forgive me again if what I'm about to tell you. If you wish not to fight this, I will not blame you. But at times, this creature has consumed the skeletons of winged animals, so it might fly at times, or might have gotten the ability to fly.
I see. Well, hmm. This does sound like it would be quite a hearty challenge. I will not promise that we will be able to get rid of it, but we can maybe try.
That is
But
all I
if
require.
Is it close by?
It is below us, but nowhere. No, not where we stand. No, do not worry. I have contained it in a special area.
how does magic work on it?
As it would any other creature.
Very well. So it is vulnerable to magic, at least.
Yes.
Very well. Thank you very much for your assistance. Me and my friend here will return to the others in our group and inform them of what we have learned from you all, and we'll ask them if they'd be willing to fight such a nasty creature. This amalgamation of bone.
They try to bow again. Very well. If again, do not fear the need to do this, but I will assure you the rewards will justify this creature's defeat.
Thank you very much. Lucian will kind of bow and go back to Pippers and just kind of like see his face go from all calm to like kind of freaked and like waving his arms for usher him towards the door. Like, go 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 go.
I'm gone for a while.
He abandoned you. He abandoned
Oh,
you.
how do you abandon me? He asked a question.
Mind telepathy. Ooh.
Oh,
I don't know.
No,
I'm doing
I
fine.
stuck by Lucian the whole time. I didn't run away from him. I shit on Lucian all the time, but I wouldn't abandon him.
I can't believe you abandoned him.
and now Lucian's abandoning
Kidding.
Pippers. Ah!
Oh my, rude. Right, so you guys make it back to the top and make it back to the airship, I'm assuming. Where you guys
Yeah.
where you guys can talk about what you would like to do next. You have the option of helping Pinwheel and cleanse this temple of Kellamore. And if you do that, you might get some cool ass rewards from a deity.
And
Kill 'em.
and XP to level up because we need it.
And also,
Actually,
I just
yeah.
want to point.
Uh-huh.
I just want to point out its name is Killamore. So that's kind of a bad sign.
Kyle, to be honest, I think I'm mispronouncing the name. It's the god of the dead from Faerun. Kellamore?
Oh.
Killamore?
Kellamore?
Kelmbar?
Kenbar?
Kimbor?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Are you talking about the good one or the evil one?
The good one.
Okay, yeah, Kelmbar is the good one.
Alright, Kellamore, there you go.
Yep, Kelembor.
Kellamore.
Okay, because I was gonna say because there's an evil god of the dead too.
No.
Isn't there always? As we all know, the Raven Queen's the ultimate evil.
No, she's
No.
neutral.
And it was quiet.
She's evil to me.
There is literally one that's part of the Dead 3 that when I had my players play against their cultists, their leader of the dead god of the evil god of death is literally Skeletor.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And Anne, frick the Raven Queen. Anyone who takes the loved one away from their friends after they just fight a big bad guy and win, it's frick her, man.
I'll get
Well-
you, man.
I mean,
I want to point out
the sister in question just shouldn't have opened that freaking box.
I
It would have never happened.
I am going to be starting campaign 1 after I'm caught up to campaign 2, so please keep it spoiler light.
Oh,
Nah,
sorry.
You won't remember that.
All right. All right, no more spoilers for poor Mr. Pippers. Let's get back on track. We can talk about your sadness later.
So
Right now, it's time for my sadness.
It's just
Webby-
because my cleric on my tomorrow game is a Raven Queen cleric.
It's
That's why
okay.
I was
Okay.
saying that.
Yeah, my only cleric character, Evanescence. What was it? Evanescence or Evanescence? Evanescence. Evanescence is also a Grave Domain cleric. All are equal in the eyes of the Raven Queen.
But she's dead, motherfucker.
Breathe into me.
I'll just bring her back to
Webby,
life.
after running out in fear, is going to go right back to the airship and pull all the cacti needles out because she thinks they're making her hallucinate.
I think Dushy would have heard her screaming and would have looked up at Webby.
You know, that's very on point for
Isn't
Webby.
she on the ship
Yeah.
though?
Well, she
That's
screamed
fine.
all the way back to the ship and then
Oh,
ran into wherever and just started pulling needles off like
So-
all
Did she
child
just
woman,
basically
all
run
child.
into the girls' room and just like start pulling it out in front of me?
Probably.
And
Yeah.
Webby?
So wait, we Livia and Dushy are on the ship, and they just hear this sudden sound, just kind of slowly getting louder, going. They're just getting louder on the ship. Wham! Door kicks open.
I think
They're
Dushy,
screaming.
I think Dushy would be freaking out because I don't think she's ever seen Webby so scared.
She just bursts through the door and then like hops onto her bed and starts pulling these cacti needles out, being like, "Small woman, child, man, small woman, child, man." hallucinations."
Whoa, Webby, calm down. What's going on?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I love this game. Why haven't said that? Because I love this game.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I had like 2 weeks off. I got a lot of shit to get out.
I love D&D so much. I love D&D so much.
Oh man!
So yes, I will assist her in pulling out needles as she's screaming because Dushy has no idea what's going on.
Okay. Right. So after a bit, you can all return. Dushy, I'm assuming that you would probably tell the crew about the stuff that about the gear force that's been damaged, and that if they can please help out, which they would gladly do, while the others were exploring, just to make things easier. And yeah, so yes, you all rendezvous back at the ship after about 20 to 30 minutes or so.
I'm assuming it during this entire time, Lucian, Pippers, and Webby are all screaming.
Probably. I'm assuming Ink's the only one who's literally not that scared about this situation.
It's basically Lucian would just be going, Pivot, did you see that thing? Had
Yes, I
three
did. Yes,
faces.
I did. But I have a very important question. And I think this is just as relevant. This is a very important question.
Yes.
Can you identify this?
He just kind of just gives you like a deadpan look and just looks down the eye and like, oh, he rolls his eyes, just snatches the eye and is like, yes, give me 10 minutes. But did you see that?
Okay. Yes, I did. But I really want to know what that is. But yes, I did see it.
I would get to right, and I was so scared when I saw that thing. I wasn't sure what to do when it just started talking different voices and doing different faces. I thought, okay, I'll play along.
I know. It's kind of metagaming, but it kind of reminds me of Cloud Giants, but that's just metagaming DM Kyle.
What? I don't know. I know what you're talking about. Who is this Kyle?
I don't know who it is. I think he talks for me. I don't know. I feel like there's a stupid voice in my head that can't shut the fuck up.
He sounds like a cool guy, but that's only because you're
I
cool,
don't think
Kippers.
so. I don't think so. Anyway,
All right, let me go sit
No.
down, and I'll start identifying this.
sounds good.
And Jushin will go sit down and start identifying the item.
Okay. I sadly. Alright, so after a little bit, after you guys can give me a quick second to look up the item again, because I had it saved, but my notes didn't save it properly for some stupid reason.
That's okay.
Now I gotta open up my file. It's gonna take me 10 years to find it again. Looking at you, Kyle.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Kyle, you're funny. Okay,
Are you doing that? I took a look in the book. I took a look in the book for the game Ryutamon. I completely forgot that this game has playable goblins called Neko Goblins.
What?
They're cat goblins called Neko Goblins.
I mean, that sounds nice, maybe? I don't freaking know.
But they end every sentence with "nya," and it tells the GM to always say that.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay.
That yeah, that could get annoying after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, here it is, here it is. Oh no. Ah, the armband of healing. You're not gonna tell me what page is on, you son of a bitch? Okay, let's see how it is. Let's see how it is.
On the D,
I see
Oh,
you. I see you.
I can look it up for you if you'd like.
It's part of a thing I bought on the DM's guild, my guy.
Ooh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Okay, completely forget what it said in the first thing, 'cause that's stupid. Shut up. Okay, here's the thing. Here it goes. This armband bears the insignia of two. Okay, it says two stags, but I changed it to dragons. Around a staff while wearing the armband, any healing spell you can cast the maximum number of hit points once. The hit points once used, the properties of the armband cannot be used again until the next dawn.
The totally a dust shy item.
Yeah. So wait, so does that mean if Dustshy has like a mass cure wounds, we just get max healing?
It does say
Yeah.
any healing spell you cast cures the maximum number of hit points once used. Yes. It doesn't specify what level it has to be or which one. It just
Or
says
it
as
doesn't-
long as it
It
heals.
doesn't. So it doesn't specify between single person or multi-person.
No, it just
Yeah,
says
it's-
any spell that uses the healing, any healing.
That
spell,
heals.
that's it. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Ah.
just that extension of that. There's a cleric spell that will do that too. Whatever the sanctity or
Beacon of
something.
Hope.
Yeah,
Beacon of Hope. Yeah, it's just like that, where it's any
But-
healing spell.
that costs you an extra spell slot
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
And concentration.
and concentration. So this kind of saves you
But
from
it's a-
having to do both.
Yes. Also,
Yeah,
the
but
good thing about
Beacon
this
of
is,
Hope, you can cure the shit out of your team for the whole rest of the fight.
True. But if you don't need to, it'll save you that spell slot.
but yes, that is what it is. It is actually considered a rare item. It's considered rare property, as well as it does not require attunement.
But besides, I'd also
Ooh.
like to point out that Dustshy is not always Beacon of Hope capable, depending on the time of day.
That's true.
So this would be
What
a
do you
good
mean
backup.
Beacon of
In case, this would be a good backup in case if Dustshy goes dark side. You know, if we're doing something at night and doesn't have the light side Beacon of Hope.
Oh, you
Said-
mean when I'm not using the
When basically
that
when you're
one item?
yeah. So, because don't you like your life stuff, you know, like Beacon of Hope gets switched out for your Twilight stuff.
I have an item that keeps it as one perspective kind of thing. So she's currently in life right now.
Oh, she's
But
currently-
if she stops being attuned to it, then yeah, it would be like that.
oh, okay. So she's
Yeah.
so she's currently permanent in the light side.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's my I gave
Don't
it to
go-
her. I gave it to her,
don't go-
and you guys saved the Elven Kingdom of Silver Moon, or Silvery Moon, as some of us like to call it for fun.
You mean the Elven Queendom?
Yes.
Oh.
Kingdom. Haha. High five.
Aha.
Anyway, no.
High
Jokes aside, that is the first time I've ever made a artifact level weapon. So item, not weapon. Sorry. So yes. Right. That is what you find, as well as all the gold that you can put in the thing. There is more to find in there in case you guys do want to do this, but that is entirely up to you. And
Okay.
before we end today's session, with you guys talking about what you saw in there and deciding what to do the next morning, because Miss Livia does need her rest. Does Shy?
Will I have still one level
Yes,
of
yes.
exhaustion? Yeah,
you
right.
have to
Okay.
complete 2 long
Yeah.
rests to get rid of it, I'm afraid.
16 hours of sleep for you, then you're
Fuck
good to
yeah.
go.
Okay, but no.
Like working like several consecutive night shifts. Just
Yeah,
Mhm.
so once Lucian's done identifying this, he will inform Pippers that unless he can heal, this is useless for him.
I technically can heal, but it's not as good as Dust Shy.
All as good as mine. Yes.
Flex on me, okay?
He'll start kind of flexing. Could you imagine an armband on these guns?
Oh my.
Oh, sorry, these cannons. Oh. But you're right. It'd probably be better used for Dr. Shy. She does have more of the healing abilities than I do. I have one, and that's it.
there's just a long stare.
What? Wait, what does that stare for? What? What?
Walks away.
What the?
All right, so that's Shy. Right? Yes, maybe.
I was gonna say real quick, assuming Dust Shy told Webby to GTFO after she was screaming bloody murder and where Olivia is trying to sleep. Webby will have left and tossed all the needles over the side of the ship and then just started running laps around the ship, just screaming.
Okay.
More like she was trying to ask you questions and you weren't answering, so she helped you pull them out. And probably when she was like, "All right, now you get," and then she just ran out screaming. It's like, okay then.
Okay. Right. Real quick before we end today's session, Dusha, during the middle of the night, if you guys take a long rest, that is, you are
Yeah.
given a dream.
Oh, Lucian will also inform them of what was found in there and who was found, and basically the proposition about that we can gain information on this Gith bastard's location.
Is that why Webby was screaming?
Yes, as well as what this masked thing wants us to fight, because and kill, and that we will be rewarded with not only with information but everything that is available in the temple that we want to take.
All right. So during the middle of the night, everyone, and I do mean everyone, you all have a shared dream.
Gross.
Ew!
Yeah, especially Lucian's dream. Ew.
Yeah,
am
we're
I
just
in
like,
my
feeling like,
underwear? I
oh
don't even-
god.
Why am I in my underwear? I don't wear underwear!
you see Lucian being chased by a woman, and he's just going, "No, stay away! Ah, ah!"
Oh,
It's not a pack of kids.
It's called the Armband of Healing, and I'll send you the information on Discord, I'll say, just so you can keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be easy. But here's the thing: you all essentially have a dream where you're all appear in front of a person, what appears to be a person with a skeletal hand holding the staff, and with the skeletal hand, he's covered in robes, not being able to see his face. It says, "Forgive me for disturbing you all, but I have a request of you all. If you all are able to cleanse my temple, I assure you I will each grant you a boon. Do not worry if you do not wish to accept this quest or this request from me. That is fine as well. But just know that by doing this you will be doing me a great service."
Who are you exactly?
A friend. You can see a smile on his face as he says that, and he begins to walk away.
Insight check!
Can you insight check in a dream?
Yes, he can insight.
I checked the dream.
He is telling you the truth. Dasha, you would recognize. Give me a religion check from you.
Inspiration. I'm kidding.
Give your inspiration. Did somebody else's dream? Or
Well,
is it all the
it's a shared dream, so
Oh yeah.
Would you all like to roll religion, baby? I don't know. Up to you guys.
Sure.
yeah.
Boy,
I'm,
you gotta have good religion.
I'm super religious, man. I'm as religious as Dushai. Apparently.
Yeah.
I
Say
love,
Webby.
Why are you here to give me guidance? That's
I-
weird.
I love how Webby. I love how Livia
Webby
literally goes
Lucian.
to sleep back in her own dream. She's dreaming of dreaming.
How are y'all more religious than Dushai?
She's not from this world.
I'm not more religious than Dustshy, but I am a paladin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dushai. No, not Dushai. Webby. There's a cow next to you, and it's mooing the ox in this dream.
No.
Can I ask you a question, Livia? Anne,
Hmm.
is Leonardo DiCaprio in your dream stream?
What?
Are you really
Why would
referencing
you-
that? Really?
It's a movie.
Wait, are you talking
deception.
about Inception?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's referencing Inception.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't even seen it.
Oh, okay. It's just basically this dream's not working. We need to go have a dream in this dream, and then we have to have a dream
Hey.
in that dream.
Have you ever controlled your dream? I'm sure she can because I can. And she's very smart. So I'm sure she was like, I don't get this dream, I'm out.
You're not allowed to do that. Not in this one. Okay, anyway. Anyway.
Oh, it's
There is no
over.
way.
It-
There's no
Yes,
exit.
it's over. Fine. Why do I even bother with you people sometimes?
She
Yeah.
did it.
No, back on track before we end today's session. Yes, your roles. Webby, Lucian, Peppers. You know that as Kilimbor, the god of the dead.
Oh. Oh shit! I knew I wasn't gonna last this long. I've already lived past my life expectancy.
He's not here to reap your soul, nor is he here to judge you. He was just here to ask for a favor, if you would be
Oh.
so kind. If not, yeah, he said
Oh.
you don't have to if you don't want to. He was just offering the opportunity. That was
You
it.
know, those roles do make sense then, considering they were the ones that was directly asked by their, person. So
Oh my god, yeah, we were the only ones who saw that one
Right.
character.
so it does make sense of why they would roll so good and why I would have no idea who the fuck that is.
Right. And with that, you guys go back to your own dream state, where in the morning you each remember, especially see Livia on the bed, within a bed, on top of another bed, flying away just because she's mean to me into freaking outer space in her dreams. But whatever. Anyway. Um, but anyway, no. You guys wake up with that.
I was gonna say Lucian wakes up cuddling Pippers.
Ah,
Okay,
me, please.
okay.
No, okay, but let's do one last scene.
Ira is up. But
Okay.
I'll shut up.
It's okay.
Shut
It's okay to you. Yes, yes, she dreams of electric sheep. I know that's a reference to something. Anyway,
That's actually the name of the book.
oh my god,
It's Blade Runner.
of course, Blade Runner. Anyway, you come across a scene where there appears to be a dragon, a familiar-looking dragon, going up to another humanoid, saying, "What have you done with my brother?" And that's it. And one
Brother, help me.
We'll end the scene there, and that's it. Thank you all for coming for today's game. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm pretty sure you all enjoyed, because today was nothing but laughs, confusion, derailing screams, derailing
Yep.
the game multiple times, more than normal.
Another close to dead game.
I'm
Set
sorry.
me, which I always enjoy very much.
I'm still sorry.
Sexy scenes of Lucian wiping off his sweat.
Oh.
my God.
Lucian made a baby owlbear cry.
That
Yeah,
no,
you mean
no.
it.
Then he tried to apologize. He made it 24.
You made it better. She ripped it apart and had a fun time.
That's fine. As long as it's not his clothing, which he can't fix right now.
But yes, thank you all. Seriously, this was amazing. I love this game a lot, and I was stressing about it, thinking, "Oh God, what if this idea? What if I don't do this idea right? What if they fly away? What all this didn't get all this junk?" But nonetheless, thank you guys. Hopefully, you all enjoy your weekend. Remember, things in the world are getting scary, so watch out for yourselves. All right, keep yourselves safe out there.
Mask it or casket.
Mask it or cast it, my dudes. Remember, keep your family safe. Tell them you love them. Just wash your hands. Wear a mask when you're outside. Just please stay safe, all of you.
And
If
watch
you see
that. Watch
someone
that
not wearing a mask in a public place, just
point.
yes, just stand there and point at them.
Yes, and then open your mouth and do that sound. But no, thank you all, and I'm gonna end the stream now. Bye, everybody.